Hey y'all, come on in. Come on in. Hey Philly girl, what's going on? Okay, y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you on pause for a second. Give me 1 second. Just come on in. I'm here, y'all. Okay. Okay. How's everyone doing? I'm glad it's Friday. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I am so glad oh, wait, let me turn this down. I am so glad it's Friday. Thank you, Lord. Y'all come on in. I was on Open Book Live, but I had to get off because of my live. Hold on, let me just get this. All right. Hit the like button as you come in, please. Hit the like button. Hey, everybody. Hey, Buttercup. How you doing today, Miss D? I'm doing good. I can't complain. God gave me another wonderful day, and I can't complain. I am doing great. Thank you for asking me, and I hope you are doing great also. Hope you are doing great also. Y'all know this case is just getting crazier and crazier, y'all. All right, let me just put that down. So, yes. Hey, Ray girl. How you doing, girl? Happy Friday to you, girl. Happy Friday. How are you? Ray girl, what did you think about Open Book? I mean, not Open Book. Oh, Gigi live last night, girl. What did you think about it, Ray? I fell asleep on the end. I did fall asleep because I was so tired, y'all. When I got on my live yesterday, I was already mad because the people was outside working and messed up my goddamn Wi-Fi. I went out there screaming at them. They was like, "Oh, we sorry, we're finished now." I said, "Shit, I don't care now because I'm done." But like, damn, once you give the neighbors some texts or something to let them know that y'all gonna be working in the neighborhood the next time, my God damn. That's fucked up my whole life. I'm still trying to dissect it, Miss D. Who it was a lie. Yes, it was. But let me ask you this, Ray, because I love how you be coming. I love your opinions. You always respectful. What did you think about Polo? Because I'm going to play that live. I'm going to play it up here because I know Open Book Live, so some people will be over here after her live. I want to get people opinions about how do they feel, and I'll tell them how I felt about a lot of things that Polo said on that live. I feel like it was very telling. I feel like he made some good points. I'm not gonna say everything that man has been saying was a lie. I'm not gonna say he's out the money. He was already a content creator before this. He already had a big platform before this. Okay, so some people got to get out their heads. Oh, they just doing this for money. They just doing this for money. Baby, when a trending story reaches platforms, people gonna talk about it. they're going to talk about it. You can't always say it's about money. Everything is not always about money. What do you think? If these platforms see a trending story, they're going to talk about it. So people can't see and always keep saying they just doing this for money. They just doing that for money. I don't think that he did anything for money. I think he did it because he really wanted to help the family. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. I really feel like he really wanted to help that family to get justice for their loved one. Miss D, you know why you ain't seen me lately? I've been. Oh, you've been over there on that case? Okay. Yeah, I can't do that case because I lost a lot of touch with that case. I did that case in the beginning, when it first aired, and I stopped covering that case. I forgot why I stopped covering it, but it was a lot. So yeah, I was over there too. Yeah, that's a sad case too. But I don't think he has a reason to lie. I really believe they hired him as the first PI, and he did the job and found out Tasha was lying. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, sis. I definitely do agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I do agree. And then she went and got somebody else. Now, how long she had this lady, I don't know. Maybe she always been in cahoots with this lady, and now she's bringing it to forefront that she's the lady is working with her. But yes, I do believe she hired him as a private investigator. Yes, I do believe it. And I think what happened was when Tyrone wanted transparency with everything, that's when she started going in her little rage. Hey, Stacy. Stacy, what you think about the live last night with Gigi? I'm gonna play some of it. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in because I seen you over there in the chat last night. And I think a lot of these people is really slow to this situation. I really do believe that. A lot of these people that's on Tasha's side, they are really slow to this situation. I don't know what's going on with their brains, with their mind. Is their mind is really functioning right? That's why I only want them in my chat because I don't want to curse them out because I don't like one-minded, one-sided people. You feel me? You can like a person, but ain't nobody perfect. And that's what I see in her people. Her people think she's so perfect, but she haven't been transparency with shit. Nothing. She started this whole goddamn fucking messy shit that's going on through these streets. She started it with not being truthful at all. I mean, how you want somebody to cover a case and you can't be transparent with the case? Now, do I believe that maybe Polo talked to Renee and Renee a possibility could have told him the real truth of what happened to Dro, and he may have went back and said something to Tasha about it, and Tasha may act like she didn't know, or he may told Tasha, come out to be transparent, let the people know, but something happened. Something definitely happened. I agree. Tasha is far from perfect. She's lying too much. Yes, but her people would think she's very perfect. She don't do no wrong. She don't say no wrong. I don't know. And let me tell y'all something. I would never want to hang with a person, associate myself with a person like that, call a person my friend like that, because that'll make me feel like if I tell you that you are wrong and I don't like what you're doing or what you're saying, you will attack me. So when I find people like that, I don't want to have no dealings with those type of people at all. No dealings at all with those type of people, because ain't nobody perfect, okay, at all. And it just it's sad, it's crazy, it's just unbelievable. I just could not believe it. I could not believe it. She's just a liar. And I watched the boy live yesterday too. Stacey, you was in that chat yesterday, right? With the guy, I forgot his name. Oh God, Stacey, I pray for him. I really, really do. I really pray for him. God give him peace, because he don't know he's going to trick himself up if he don't stop doing what he's doing, meaning saying the things he's saying. I know he's trying to protect himself, but he's not protecting himself in the way he should protect himself. Like, his mouth is reckless, and he's upset because they called the police on him, which, okay, that's understandable. But when I say protect himself, he don't know he's dealing with a narcissist. That whole family is toxic. They're toxic, and we can see that. They're toxic. Their whole family is toxic, you know? And if he don't be smooth with this, he's going to find himself somewhere he don't want to be. And I would love to help him. You know, not only just for to give me the tea of what happening, what's going on, but also to guide him in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I'm about. You know, when I see people is going down the wrong road, I like to bring them back to the right road so they can cross that bridge again. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to do that with him. You know, I really would love to do that with him because he's spazzing out right now. He really is. And I did see a post that he made this morning, Stacey. Did you see it? He says something about Natalie or Tasha, one of them sent, I think it was Tasha, sent her son to attack him. He posted that this morning. I pray he will talk to you. Yes, I would love to talk to him, Stacey. I really, really would. Hey, Kimberly girl. Hey, Brittany. Yes, I would love to talk to him. I need to get one of my moms to try to reach out to him, but I need to know his Facebook. I don't know his Facebook. Maybe Open Book may know his Facebook, and maybe I can get one of my mods to reach out to him because, yes, I would love to talk to him. I mean, he got something going for himself. He's working. He got his own business, you know, and he don't need to be getting himself caught up and end up in jail and lose everything he has. No, I will go check it out. He needs to be careful. Yes. I'm telling you, Stacey, I was like, wow, girl, I couldn't believe it. If I can find out his Facebook, I can get my mom, Brittany, to reach out to him to see if he will one day will want to come on the platform. You know what I mean? And I will have, you know, some conversations with him. But, whew, child, this stuff is crazy. It is crazy. It really is. I believe his Facebook is the same. Oh, it is? Okay, sis. Okay. So the case is closed, D? Yes. I will check. Okay, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Let me know because I can tell my mom, Brittany, to do it for me. Yes, the case is closed. Girl, Lord Jesus, have mercy, Brittany. Yes. From my understanding, correct me, y'all, in the chat. The case was closed one day last week, right? I think like last Wednesday or Thursday, the case was closed. But Polo was explaining it. The case been closed, right? But when people was calling and they were saying the case was still open, it was in the clerk eyes because Polo was explaining it had to be sent somewhere else throughout the police department or somewhere. And then they have to put it in the computer that is closed. So that's why when people was calling Polo saying that it was still open because they didn't put it in the system yet. Now, that's what Polo was saying on GG Live. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Friday to you too, sis. Happy Friday. Today was my off day, sis. Y'all, everybody, y'all, and I came to do a live, but today is really my off day. Okay, but you know, I love y'all. I'm trying to keep y'all up formed, and I'm trying to keep y'all like, timing in with me to get y'all opinions on how y'all feel about things and different stuff like that. So I did do a live today. So, what did my mom say? I haven't really kept up with it, D. It's just 2 months. Yeah, it is a lot. So that's all the information and arguing about then. What's all the confusion? Because I guess it's still about the money, Dro's money. It's still about that. Tasha don't want to be transparent and tell the people what really happened to Dro. It's about still Lulu. It's about still Renee, which is the mom. Now another guy have built a platform on YouTube, and he is reckless. Brittany, Lord, Brittany, he's a nice person. I really want to talk to him. I really do. I'm waiting on her to tell me his platform. He did say for me to reach out to him, and he would come on my platform. Hey, Joy, and Miss Lewis. I mean, Miss Lynn. Oh, Lord have mercy. I was wondering this morning, was this your day? Well, Friday off? Yes, this was my Friday off. It was. But this was my Friday off. You sent it. Who you sent it to, baby? Let's see. Hey D, how are you doing? Long time. Oh my God, where you been? Long time, yeah, long time. You can put it in the chat, sis, and my mom can look it up on Facebook. You can put it in the chat. You can put his name in the chat, and my mom can look it up. She's in the chat. Yeah, my mom can look it up in Oh, it's there. Brittany, do you see it? Let's see. Let me see. Maybe Brittany can see it because I don't see it. Hey, Auntie Strokes. Okay, I see it now. Okay. Brittany, that's it right there by her name. By Anderson's name. That's his Facebook. Hey, Nicole. And y'all, we're going to get into this live. Yes, y'all. I came to y'all on my day off. Okay? I came to y'all. I came to y'all on my day off. Okay? Yeah. I do love y'all. So, whew, he cursed every other word. Miss Lynn, I want to work with him. Miss Lynn. I do. I want to work with him. You know, it's not all about him coming on my platform to get information out of him. I really want to work with him because I am a genuine person. You know, I really want to work with him. I really want to let him know that what type of people he's dealing with, how to go about certain things, you know, because sometimes when you're young like that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get lost, you know. But baby, his mouth is reckless, honey. I would never make him mad. I would never, y'all, make him mad, child. Do you hear me? Brittany, you still in the chat, baby? Did you get Miss Anderson put his Facebook at? Yes, D, I'm with you. Yeah, I would love to help him out, you know, the best I can. I would love to help him out. Yeah. So I would love to talk to him, help him out, you know, get him back to who he needs to be, you know. Thank you, Brittany. Yes, he have a potty mouth, girl. Girl, I would never make him mad. Hell no. Shit, I will always stay on his good side. I definitely would not make him mad, but I get it. He's frustrated and dealing with the demons. Yes, absolutely, sis. He's definitely dealing with demons, and he don't know how to navigate through that right now. And I would love to help him to do that. Do you want to hear that I came to? Oh yeah, put it in the chat, baby. What you come to? What's the conclusion you came to, baby? Yes. Happy first day of spring. Today the first day of spring? Oh, Lord Jesus. Thank you so much, sis. I didn't even know the first day was spring. Thanks for telling me. Damn. So is the guy talking about was friends of Dro? Yes. And he lived it with the family for years. And now he's outing them on their behavior. Sis, go to his Facebook and oh Lord, they don't even took his Facebook down. I don't know, child. Maybe you can go over there and look. Go to his YouTube channel. I'll send you the YouTube channel, sis. He was airing out all the family business. Yes, he was. He said as long they keep threatening him, he was going to talk. Yes, he did. This going to be a Joey, you is crazy. You is. Did I speak to my open book? Hey, open book. Shit, I would never want to make him mad. Hell no. Shit. I ain't making him mad. No. Shit, y'all about to even say nothing bad about him in my chat. Y'all might not even say nothing bad about him in my chat. Goddamn. Hell no. I'm not messing with him. Do you hear me? Sugar baby. Ooh, baby. I was beating the phone. But he did read the chat and he did say, okay, I stopped cursing. Because somebody must have put in the chat because I walked away from my phone. And I think somebody say, talk about it, but just calm down with your cursing. Was that you, Stacy, that said that? Oh, was that, damn, I can't think of her name yesterday. She was in my chat. Miss Smiley? Was that Miss? It could have been Miss Smiley. But somebody did say that to him yesterday. And he said, okay. He said, okay. You know, he didn't get upset with her, but he did say, okay. Mm-hmm. He's the dad's girlfriend's son. That's who he is, Brittany. He been in the family for a long time. Mm-hmm. Brittany, you've been missing the good part, baby. Ooh, let's get into Gigi live last night. Now, listen, y'all. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about Polo last night. Y'all be honest, give me y'all opinion, and I'll tell y'all what I think about him as we go through the live. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I like Polo, right? Polo reminds me of my uncle. I had an uncle named Tyrone, just like him. But God rest his soul in peace. My uncle passed away maybe about 20 years ago. And he had a mouth just like goddamn Polo. If you make it mad, it was up and stuck. Okay? Yeah. He reminds me of him. And my uncle, when he drank, girl, it was over. It was over with him. Polo reminds me of him. He been around, but no one was paying him attention because Tasha had most of all the people attention. I knew about him. I kept him in the back pocket. I knew he was going to get good. You crazy, sis. He's cursed like a Salem. Yes. Ooh, I believe Lulu and Dro was fighting in that Camlin. However, Dro had other people in Gainesville with him because why? If it was a random getaway, Dro was also handling business. I don't know their. I don't know where they. Are you trying to say I don't know were they there? All right, y'all, let's go. Day my day off. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Now, listen. I know because I'm trying to get to know everybody that come in the chat. You know what I'm saying? With the names and stuff like that. Because if anybody want to come up, I drop the link. But if I haven't seen you in my chat before, I will ask you to show your face because I don't trust people. But for the most, I know people that come in my chat. But if I don't know you, you would definitely have to show me your face behind the scenes. You don't have to come on the platform with your camera still on. But behind the scenes, you will have to show me your face because these people is evil. They mean. And you would not come up here and get my channel struck Hell no. Nope. Ain't nobody coming up here and show no parts of their body and none of that shit. And my coffee link is pinned on top. Y'all want to bless me? Bless me. Okay, because today was my day off. He has pictures of him and the family. I believe him. What he's saying, he said he was tired of all the lies. I believe that. I believe that, Stacy. Hey, D. Hey, Miss Walker. How you doing today, baby? Went after leaving the cabinet, but they were with the other people at some point. Okay, got you. We trying to piece it together, girl. Me and Open Book, we trying to piece it together in the chats. You know, her chat, my chat. We all trying to, stay level-headed with it. We got some people that's not going to agree to things that me and Open Book say on our platforms, and that's okay. It's about disagreeing, agreeing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna have the same opinion and the same advice. And it is what it is. Let's go.
Take away my freedom of speech, okay? And I'm going to be frank, honest. And he didn't think I was going to come up here and say something. You got me all the way messed up. And I'll tell you how it started. Because if y'all remember, the first time they was threatening me when I was working on this case, press 2 of you guys remember. Press 2 of y'all remember.
DG said it is after her, y'all.
Chat in the chat. But y'all probably have to go out and come back in and chat in the chat. The chat still works, okay? Get these likes up because tonight I'm opening up the phone lines. I'm sick and tired of all this, okay?
Miss Lynn, you right.
Open up the phone lines. Hit that link is at the top. If y'all need me to drop the link again, I will. I want to hear from everybody because I'm sick of y'all with y'all threatening me all in my inbox. I can't even sleep. Here you go. Here you go. And another thing, y'all got this delusion that Lulu is in cahoots with me. I don't know that girl. And then y'all have this idea that Lulu is BG. Let's get that clear. Can we get that clear? Okay, so it all started yesterday. I ain't going to tell you the first time, but do y'all remember the first time? I told y'all the first time. But the other day, I had BG up here. Now, you know BG, that is Lulu's representative. That's her spokesperson. I be getting into it with her, too. She gonna say, I'm not her spokesperson. Yes, you is. Okay? Now, people feel like Lulu and BG is the same person. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? They sound different to me. But y'all believe what y'all believe. So when I had her on my platform, they went, I guess, and told her, hey, you know, Gigi is platforming Lulu and she up there crashing out on Natasha, saying, Natasha, you know, good that we see all the lies and all this and all that. And she was just sick and tired of it. So, honey, I feel like I cannot prove this, but I do feel like anytime the Davison family, if he even a part of the Davison family, and do y'all want me to show y'all who he is? Press 4 if y'all want me to show y'all the messages, because, baby, I don't got nothing to hide. I started this stuff, and I showed y'all the messages of anybody that sent me messages. Y'all know how I gets down, okay? I don't got nothing.
And y'all, I don't know if y'all know Nina Johnson, but Nina Johnson have covered this case too from the beginning. She was in Gigi chat. She's very disappointed because they messing with her too. And she's very disappointed. She was talking to me back and forth in the chat last night. She's very disappointed too. You know, she put a lot of work on this case also. You know, and it's sad. It really is. It's sad.
Nothing inappropriate in my DMs, okay? I have nothing to hide in my DMs, all right? So, yeah, I'll put his picture up there, and I'll put the message that he sent me too, and he just sent it to me, okay? And I know how they roll because Natasha controls everything.
Yeah.
If Natasha let one of them dogs out on me, it's because she
Give it up to Gigi, girl. Lord Jesus, I can't take her. She said she let one of them dogs out on me.
Because they don't move until she say move, right? Press 9 if they don't move until she say move, right? Right? Okay, remember? Do y'all remember when one of the cousins went on a TikTok live stream and he was talking about the insurance policy
I
with
remember
Lulu?
that.
He said, yeah, Lulu is on the insurance policy. Y'all remember that? Somebody told me that, and I told y'all that, right? And I put up the picture and everything of who the cousin was and what he was saying or whatever, right? It's all public shit. It ain't nothing private. So they got mad at me because I did that. And then he was like, he was going to come up here and talk. Remember, we was going to do an interview with him. He was going to talk, right? About Tyrone putting Lulu on the insurance and all this and all that. Press 5 if y'all remember that. I got good memory. I might be old as hell, but I got good memory. So we amped up. We amped up about to do it, right? Next thing you know, he was like, oh, Natasha said, I can't interview on your platform. You're going to have to talk to them or Nat. You know, I can't do it. Okay.
That's that narcissistic shit. She's in control. She got the power over that family and the control. And that family, y'all sitting around here going, attacking people. Y'all need to see what y'all auntie is really like. She's a narcissist. She have very much power and control over y'all lives, what y'all do, what y'all say, who y'all talk to, who y'all be around. That lady is a full-blown narcissist. She's a sick lady.
Okay. Then it was another situation where another member was going to come up here, but then she got shut down by Miss Natasha, honey. Okay. So I believe that, honey, if they coming in my inbox now, they ain't never came in my inbox like this. Okay. Threatening me, telling me that I better shut the F up right now. You know what I'm saying? Excuse you. And then I've been hearing that they're trying to shut down Polo shit. Did you hear that? Press 10 if you heard they're trying to strike Polo down. Now, if they're trying to strike Polo down, then I heard they was coming for Nina Johnson. Press 15 if y'all saw those posts of Nina Johnson. Nina Johnson is steady have to fight for her life. I'm not special, y'all. You know they coming on my goddamn door, okay? So, honey, when I tell you this ain't cool and this ain't right, but I'm going to open my mouth. I'm not going to be scared and be quiet about it. Do you understand me?
Yes, Ms.
Now, I still have my girlfriend, Tamala here. Tamala, are you there? And get the likes up, y'all. Hurry up, get the likes up. Because I was having issues trying to get on this live. That's why I was late. I don't know if they doing their voodoo magic stuff or what.
Gigi said they doing magic on her YouTube channel. I can't with Gigi. Oh my God, she's so funny.
And I'll be honest with y'all, none of them like. I don't think Lulu like me. I know her ass don't like me, and I don't give a damn about Lulu not liking me. I don't give a fuck about BG not liking me.
I don't think Lulu dislike you, Gigi, and I don't think BJ dislike you. I don't. That's my opinion. I don't think so. You know, I don't think so.
It's still okay. I'm not here to be fucking liked. I'm not here to be liked. Okay. All right. Whoo! None of them like me, y'all. All across the board. I'm not in cahoots with nobody. I'm not nobody puppet. Okay. Okay. So let's get that out the way. Go ahead, Tamala, before something else come in my mind.
Hey, Chet. Hey, Olivia Johnson.
Hey, what's up, girl? What's up?
What's up? I just want to say, you know, they can bring the smoke, Gigi. We're going to take all the smoke over here because at the end of the day, nobody's scared. We only fear God. We don't fear
I'm not going to say I'm not scared, okay?
Oh,
am I scared? Okay, hell yeah. Look, these are criminals. Okay.
Gigi, them people don't live nowhere near you at all, girl. Why you scared? I ain't scared of them. I ain't scared of nothing. And if they was living here with me, motherfucker, I got sons too. What the fuck is you talking about? Shit. Hell no. I ain't scared of near one of them. And they ain't got no motherfucking inbox to come in on mine because they don't know. See, this is why I don't tell people who I am on Facebook because of shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You start getting threats and all of that shit. And, you know, it's just a lot. That's why I keep my Facebook low key. I don't tell nobody my Facebook. My mods know my Facebook because that's how I communicate with my mods. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I don't do that. I don't do all that back end talk shit, you know. But what I will say, because you got people out here like Gigi, she has a platform on Facebook, and Nina has a platform on Facebook. So of course they're gonna know who you is if you have a platform, right? So this, I'm speaking for me. If I had a platform on Facebook, I would have mine set up as I can't take no inboxes messages, right? I would just have my platform running. Then I will make me another page just for certain people to inbox me and keep that page private from people. Sometimes when you're doing this shit like this, you got to think logical. For real. Exactly, Ms. D. They the way he is moving. Yeah, so that's what I would say to content creators over there. I would shut my inbox down. Because you can't shut your inbox down. You don't have to. It's a lot of people out here that I follow that don't take messages in their inboxes, you know, and then get you another Facebook and do inboxes. They act like they only tough motherfuckers. I'm about to. Oh, okay. I see you, girl. I heard you. I ain't gonna read it all out, but I heard you.
Bye, Gigi.
They sons are getting shot at. Hell yeah, I'm scared, man. That's why I'm coming to y'all and saying something. Hello, if something happened to me, you know who did it. Okay.
Yes, to stay safe. Yes, absolutely, sis. That's right.
Okay. You don't know how to tick, tick, boom. If they taking out their own people, come on now. Come on now. Hell.
Come on now.
Yeah, come on, so I'm not saying that. I'm not scared. Shit. I'm scared, y'all. I may have to create me a GoFundMe, okay?
She said, God, Gigi, yes.
Go ahead. Gigi ain't never scared. I would love to say that, Olivia. That's so easy to say behind your screen. That's so easy to say when you're in the comfort of your own home. That's so easy to say when you're in your room.
Okay? Exactly. He did
come out in them streets and say that shit.
I be out in the streets all the time. I am not gonna let nobody keep me confined to no house, no nothing.
Nobody know you, girl. They don't know you.
And they don't know you either, Gigi.
They probably been on my. I don't care if they social media site. I don't care if they did. It is what it is.
I don't gotta like you, boo. Look, I'm scared. I'm calling the cops, y'all. Want to let y'all know right now. I am a cop caller. Okay, I'm calling them white folks on y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna fight.
But they don't know.
I'm not a fighter. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna go back and forth all day either. I'm just gonna call them cops. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know that right now.
You gonna call
Royal
the cops?
D said, Gigi, I'm not scared of them. They don't know me. Well, hit Royal D up, y'all.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Royal D.
Yeah, I told Gigi I ain't scared of them. What the fuck I'm scared of them for? You got me fucked up. They don't even know where I live. Like, scared of them? Ain't nobody scared of them. Shit. They won't hit me up because they don't know my Facebook to hit me up.
Would be scared either, Royal D.
You know, let's see how you handle
and
that.
Just me, I know that's right, baby. What you say, bring it on, just me. That's what I'm saying too. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna be quiet. This is something that should be talked about. You brought it to the table. If you wanted somebody to be quiet, you shouldn't have never brought it to the table, boo. Not at all. So ain't nobody gonna be quiet over here. It's all the time they in your back door, Gigi. They know who's scared and who to go mess with. Baby, honey.
Okay, y'all, I got something to say. Polo is here.
All
hey,
right,
Polo, how you doing?
In the building.
What they do? What's good?
What's up, Polo? What's up, Popo?
Man, I can't call him, man. I'm just cooling, man. Just cooling. What's good?
I'm
what y'all got
he
going
sound
on?
like my uncle.
It's a lot going on. I'm glad that you are here so we can get some stuff clear. They thinking BG and Lulu is the same person. And I saw your post about it. Can you clear that? Then I sent you a message of that dude threatening me, telling me to shut the F up. Also, do you remember me sending you that post, that message?
Yeah, I remember that post. I seen that.
Okay.
I don't I don't know why people come with that theory. Like, you know how Lulu sound. You have if people have been paying attention, people have seen conversation about Lulu. If people been around Lulu, people know the difference or whatsoever. Like, people just got their own theory, but for it's like that threatening shit, man. Hey, when you brought that shit to the internet, this what it is, man. Bloggers gonna be out here doing what they do. If you don't like it, you should have kept your motherfucking mouth closed.
That's right. There you go, Polo.
That's just what it is. You should just kept your mouth closed, man. All that talking about what you gonna do to somebody, man. I don't know, shit. Ain't nobody gonna run up on Polo and think ain't nothing gonna happen. See, they gonna go ahead and be talking about justice for your ass too, but justice gonna be served.
Do you know who that man
is?
I don't know who that is, man. It's so many goddamn accounts going around. This the bottom line of it is. It's just like this right here. When you come to the internet, anytime you bring anything to the internet, it becomes the world business. You can't get mad about anything that your family, your people brought to the internet. You can't tell the internet to cease and start talking about something if your family brought it there. You should be talking to your family, snapping on them, cussing them out. But hell, at one point, all y'all want the answers. Now nobody want answers when it hit close to home or when certain names get brought up. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Or the bloggers gonna do what the bloggers do. And if people feel some type of way, take all that shit down off your page and act like you never said it before.
Facts, Polo.
Take it off. Their family need to take it off their page. Stop accepting people money, because as long as you accept people money, it's the world business.
But they come to my page to hear me talk about Tyrone.
Yeah, they're gonna do that anyway. But Gigi,
hear people talk about it.
But Gigi, you can't worry about that, because guess what? You got people that pay to be a subscriber on my page just to sit there and eavesdrop. So it's unavoidable. Bad buzz everywhere. That's what they do. They make fake profiles to come harass you. They pay to be a subscriber just to eavesdrop. It's unavoidable, because no matter how many people you block, they just gonna make a new account. So you just gotta keep doing you, keep entertaining or speaking your what you got going on your platform, and you can't worry about all that, because they gonna do what they do anyways. If they don't like it, then they need to tell their family to stop talking about it.
Well, you absolutely right. I remember Natasha came out and she said, I'm bringing this to the internet because I want to know what y'all think, internet. I want y'all opinion, internet. And she just kept on feeding us and feeding us and feeding us. And we've been talking about Lulu trashing a mama, and they loving all that. But then when we are looking all across the board, it's like, you better stop. Okay, if you don't stop, shut it down right now. You are not operating for our interests anymore. So you need to shut it down or else.
Yeah, but we don't worry about that what else part. But I'm gonna tell you something. Too many people is focused on pointing their fingers at one person. You can't get justice for nobody if you already feel like somebody's guilty. You can't tell me about you want answers. Since day one, all people have done was point fingers at a person, and they haven't really provided no evidence or no fights. They haven't did the footwork. They don't know what's really going on. They don't know what's true and what's not true unless they was involved themselves, because they didn't put no boots on the ground. They didn't figure nothing out. They've been down south. So if you know more than what I know, if you know more than me or the people that are directly involved in, that means that you were directly involved in this situation. Because last time I checked, ain't none of them made it back to Gainesville. Except for when they came that bootleg ass meeting in Gainesville, before boots on the ground, fight checking, talking to the people. Oh, they ain't did none of that. So if they know more than Lulu or anybody else that's directly involved, or me, then they need to be charged with a crime then. Because ain't no way in hell they know more than the people that was involved.
Can you put a name on it? Because I wonder who you talking about.
There's no way. Tweety D, Tweety Dumb, the Cabin Patch, or anybody down there who been screaming justice for Dro could know more than anybody who was directly involved. or the people that been doing their boots on the ground. It's impossible.
So
And
what are your thoughts about this, Polo? They said, Natasha and Natalie said that they got a lot of information they still have not put out yet.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what they got. I'm gonna tell you what they got. They went. I'm gonna tell you what they did. This is what they should have released. How they went and called the police and started putting the police on people or whatsoever. See, they playing a ruthless game. They playing a ruthless game. So y'all playing police games. Y'all calling the police, getting the police, telling people, bullying y'all, telling you got supporters, demanding their money back. You know what I mean? They doing all these shiesty games and they ain't doing them but making them look bad. And then you got people that's attacking the supporters, cussing them out, calling them out their name because they want transparency. You know what I mean? You got people that claim that they so professional, but every time come out their mouth is always some cuss word, some profanity. I'ma drag that nigga, all type of well shit. I don't know what y'all got going on, what justice y'all think y'all gonna get. Because people think that they got law degrees, certificates, and all that stuff there. It's supposed to mean something. It's not about what certificate you got. It's about who you know.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? You could be the best criminal in the streets, but you got the right connects.
Facts.
You know what I mean? People got the game twisted. They got the game twisted. This ain't about justice for Jordan no more. This is a shit show. This all this is, and when you get close to that finish line, and people start getting exposed, that's when the bullshit happens. See, they wanted the world just to focus on one person. And when the world focuses on one person, they can't see the bigger picture. They can't see nothing else. All they see is the world hating one person. Remember OJ? We all know OJ did it. But the reason why OJ got out because that person tried to make the world hate this person so bad and wanted to make the case bigger than what it was that OJ walked free. Sometimes people overkill situations. You know what I mean? People have their own hate and envy toward people that they want the world or everybody else to feel the same. If you felt like this, then why you brought the world in? If you felt like this girl did all this, which you haven't proved no evidence to, or whatsoever, then why did you ask the world for answers if y'all gonna come back with your own answers, talking about this person, this person, this person? Only thing this person is guilty of at this present time, and this not even a crime, is leaving somebody's side. And that's only applied to a relationship or whatsoever. No, that's only applied to relationship laws. But in the physical law, what crime was actually committed that a person can prove at this time? You can't be biased. People are being biased because they want the world to hate somebody. You know what I mean? But if you're not being biased, then you ask yourself, what crime did they commit? Yeah, they might know more, and they might know the answer, and they might know more than what they're saying. But at this present time, no crime has been proven that it was committed. Because hell, at one point in time that I came across some information that he was hit by a car or whatsoever. I ain't had enough time, know what I mean, to run down on the people that were supposed to be involved to fact check it. But that shit came across my airwaves. Know what I mean? It's a lot of scenarios and things that could have transpired. But when you gotta always keep that door open of different scenarios of what could have happened, what might have happened, who could have been involved. Because hell, let's be real. Let's say for example, know what I mean, some did go wrong and some more happening, and somebody threatening a person, somebody put a pew, know what I mean, to her head and told her she say something gonna happen to her. Let's say this for example. This is just a theory. Who in their right mind gonna say something? Nobody. Know what I mean? So it's multiple scenarios that still could be out there. That could be out there. Or what if he did jump out? Or what if he did cause his own harm? It's scenarios out there that people cannot put a stamp on in full. People are more mad because she haven't openly said something herself. But then again, she did say something, but people just disagree with what she's saying. Or what, so people don't agree with it because some fact is she left him on the side of the road. Know what I mean? That's the part they holding on to. Know what I mean? If you love somebody, why would you leave them there? And why would your story change or whatsoever, this and that? And we on a note, and hold on, and let me clarify something. We only know about a story change up based on what was told. Or whatsoever, because I haven't seen no documentation of multiple stories that were verbally said. I haven't heard no audio of multiple story changing. That's only based off what somebody said. I haven't seen no physical proof of multiple stories. Know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen all these stories that people saying was said. Know what I mean? So have you seen all these stories?
Yeah, no, I didn't see no stories. It all came from Auntie Natasha.
Okay.
She said it, and we believed it.
Okay.
And that's all we got. And some people were so emotional involved. We're leading with our emotions. And if we feel like they did it because nobody cares about the facts. Beliefs are more powerful than the fact. If you can get somebody to believe some shit, it's more powerful than the truth. People care about their beliefs and the truth.
And that's the thing about this here, Gigi, that people don't live in the reality world. People live in this fantasy world where they think that just because you say something, a person is convicted. That's not how the law works. You can't bring no charge against nobody and somebody take that charge to trial without no evidence. There's no prosecutor in the state of Florida that's going to prosecute anybody on black crime at trial with no evidence. Better yet, you ain't even gonna go in that door and sit down and have a trial if that state prosecutor don't have evidence when it comes to black on black crime.
That's true.
Oh, well, you gotta have it. You know what I mean? But what they gonna try to do before you get the trial is try to force them to take a plea because the state know this case is weak because they don't have no evidence. So they gonna try to force you to cop out. But a smart person, they gonna go to trial knowing that you don't have no evidence. And anything that would consider evidence has been so tampered and altered. Know what I mean? Hell, people are so hooked on the pizza and the Waynes, and they got 1,000 prints on it now. It's so much shit that been touched on. If people really want to judge it, they would have never been touching things that could have been considered evidence. They would have never been touching ain't no way in hell I'm coming for answers, and I'd have put my fingerprints on everything that was supposed to be at a crime scene. There's no way. You can't get justice if y'all already contaminated what was left of the crime scene. If it was a crime scene, he didn't die on the side of the road. He died in the hospital.
Oh.
He never died on the side of the road. He was pronounced legally dead in the hospital.
Yep,
he didn't die on the side of the road?
No, he didn't die on the side of the road. He still had a post. He still was alive on the side of the road. So I don't know why.
I thought Gigi knew that. Yeah, he died in the hospital.
They told us that what happened was they killed him and then they just dumped his ass under the bridge.
That was a lie.
That's what they told us.
That was
they
Lord,
dumped him under the bridge and he was already gone.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. He was not pronounced dead until, he was in the hospital. His time of death stamp, for what was told to me, per the family, per Natalie, per Natasha.
Well, Gigi is right about that part, y'all, because I thought that he passed under the bridge too until it came back out. And then I heard Polo say that he passed away in the hospital. So I really thought that was true. She's role playing. Yes. I like when she do that shit too, open book. I like it. I think she do good with that. I really do. She should have a platform with that one night. That would be nice because Gigi know how to role play.
Per Tyrone, his time of death was 3:29 p.m. 3:29 p.m. December 28th. I think 29th. 29th.
Why they didn't keep him on life support longer? Some people wait for months.
Some people do, but then when he was pronounced, according to the Davis family, when he was pronounced dead or whatsoever, that's when the table turned. Well, they tried to shoot at the mother and said, that's why she didn't know when he had died. That's why she had the wrong date on the t-shirt, because when she came back up there, he was still on the machine, but he was already pronounced legally dead on the 29th I think it's the 29th. The 29th, he was pronounced legally dead. So when she came the next day, that's when she was told about it. And then she asked them to keep him on a machine for another day. But he was already legally pronounced dead the following on the 29th.
Yeah, because
but he was not pronounced dead at the scene.
Yeah, they do that sometime when they have no brain activity. They'll tell the family it's no activity.
But on the 29th, he was legally pronounced dead because they said it was pointed to keep him on a machine because his brain had no activity. No brain activity at all, so he was legally pronounced dead.
Sad.
Absolutely.
Sad.
Well, why they didn't pray about it? Jesus rose on the third day.
Well, I understand that. I get exactly what you're saying. And that's another reason why that the police didn't treat that under the bridge like a crime scene. But if he would have been dead under that bridge, then it would automatically consider a crime scene. But they didn't treat it like that. They treated it like it was an accident. So they treated like, all right, a person didn't go to the hospital and he didn't die. But I promise you, if he would have been pronounced dead at that scene, then they would have treated that whole area like a crime scene.
Yep. They would take that shit off. Sure.
Now you asked. You said, why would Natasha want us to come out here and speak and then take it away? It's because she wanted to use the people as a weapon. We were meant to use as a weapon.
Fact.
And then not only
against Lulu and Miss Rena. And she wanted them to keep going, attacking Lulu and Miss Rena. And that's what we did. We dived in deep. But then when we dive in deep about the red car and about her son, she wants us backing off. Or Jason, she wants to back off. So, yeah, it did make sense to me.
I do believe Polo and her, that's what she wanted. She wanted people to attack Lulu and Renee. That was her whole goal. She wanted that. That's what narcissists do. They get their flying monkeys lined up. They line them all up in a row, baby. You do this, you do that, you say this, you say that, you put this out, and you put this out. That's what they do. That's how they roll. They roll like that.
At all. It never made sense.
See, and then another thing is, and then I'm gonna give y'all some education on something. Then you got the Cabbage Patch. You know what I mean? They feel like that. And then they filed these motions or petitions about Gilchrist County and Alachua County or whatsoever. But the thing about this is the police was never called to the cabin. See, remember I talked about the cabin. See, when people talking about they was on board, or was I the one who brought up the dispute at the cabin? Or whatsoever.
You're right, because there was no 911 call to the cabin.
There was no thing about it because you have people that's considered community watch, or the people that be out there, the safety patrol. I call them safety patrols. Or whatsoever. The people that report to the office when you had them certain people out there when something don't look right. You know what I mean? They go tell or whatsoever. So that's what that was. When people listen, hold on, let me get into your route, right? So this how I knew people didn't do their homework, and I was sitting back laughing because when they filed these motions talking about the police came out, the police never physically came out there. What? That was the community watch. Yes, that was the community watch.
Oh, no.
That was said, not the police. So I knew right then and there when they talking about they fired her for this and this and that. I knew right then they ain't know what they were talking about. I knew right then there ain't no way hell that you gonna file something to the police. The police never came out there. So what you filing? What you doing is lying. You lying because the police never came out there.
They said the police came.
Who said that?
They said, do y'all remember when they said Lulu, Natasha came out here and she said, y'all had to fight the other day. And what you do, Lulu, it ran over to the next day and you took his ass out of here. And the neighbors heard that y'all was arguing.
But knew that was a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie.
They said the police came there. And they checked, and they didn't see. They saw Lulu just taking the bags in the truck, but they didn't even see Tyrone.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's not how that happened. You know what I mean? The person that worked at the cabin, the person that work out there seen on me, allegedly seen Lulu packing all her baggage by herself, and allegedly didn't see Dro at the time. And when he went back to go check and go help somebody, when he came back, they was gone.
See, we thought because she didn't see it put an angle that she already knocked his ass out. That's why they didn't see it's Tyrone.
This the thing about it is, right? A lot of monkey wrenches were thrown in the game.
Right.
A lot of monkey wrenches thrown in the game don't mean to keep you off track. Cause let's be honest.
Well said. 60-20. I like that. Well said. And I'm glad you said that because I said the same thing in open book chat today. The same things you saying. Yeah, I said that today in open book chat. You know. Yep.
I'm gonna tell you something. This where it went wrong at. Nobody never expect bloggers to go cross-examine and fight check. Remember, I used to always say, I said, well, hell, how you covering the story, you way over here. How you covering the story, you way over here. You way in 2, 3, 4 states. You know what I mean? How you get your fights? Remember, I used to always say that. So majority of the time when bloggers cover something, they not got boots on the ground. They not actually going to go check. They not pulling up to the hotel. They not going to Papa John. Bloggers just stay whatever city they at and whatever state they in, and they just feed out the information that's been fed to them. So we were working pretty good. Everything was working good until Polo went to the hotel. Polo went to Papa John. Polo ended up going to the cabin and nobody knew about. Oh, well, so that's when it started changing because, well, damn, Polo really going to these spots. See, that was the odd thing, and that was the blow that nobody seen coming. Mm-hmm. Nobody seen coming because bloggers don't do that.
And see, that's the thing that caught me. That's another thing that caught me too, Polo, is because simple fact is, I'm like, why are y'all underneath this bridge and not going to the hotel live or going to Papa John's live? You know, they also said when they left Papa John's, they went to the phone company. Why y'all didn't go there? Why y'all didn't go to them places? But y'all just went to the bridge. It didn't make sense. None of it made sense.
That's true.
And then the crazy part about it is, see, when they started, and then the funny part was when they started saying that, Polo was paying these people to say what they say. I was like,
Natalie said that about you.
It's funny because Natalie was the same person that sent me all the dirt on Rena, and I choose not to publish that.
Wow.
Because, she sent everything on Rena because when T Nice was speaking for the genocide of the family or whatsoever, they felt like that Rena was behind that and she was feeding T Nice information. So that's when all of them started digging up everything they had on Rena or whatsoever and trying to feed it to me and hope that I post it. They wanted me to post it, but I never posted no mud shots, no eviction notice, none of that stuff there or whatsoever. And then it got so
damn, they wanted him to post the girl eviction notice and her mug shots. That's some evil shit. That's evil as hell. That's a very toxic ass goddamn family. If I had a family like that, I wouldn't fuck with them. I'm being straight up and honest. Because you know why I wouldn't fuck with them? Because I don't like evilness. I don't want to be around evilness. Because I feel if you out to hurt one person or two people, you will do the same motherfucking shit to me. And I cannot mess with no evil people like that. If that was my family, baby, I'd have been ran away from them. They would have never seen me no more in life. Because that's evil. Why you want to give this girl evictions and why y'all didn't post it? But see, that's what narcissists does. I keep telling y'all. They give other people shit on you so they can start smear campaigning you. And that's what they want to do. They want to smear campaign Renee and smear campaign Lulu. That's what they want to do. And that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. And I'm glad Polo didn't do it. Shout out to you, Polo. I'm glad you didn't do it.
So bad that remember that time we was at City Hall? Hell, they wanted me to get the tire plate for the car they were driving in. And I never said that. I don't play them type of games. Like, know what I mean? And that's why I fell out with Mom Black, because you was there. You was there, so you heard.
Exactly, Stacy. And what that family should think about. Okay, no matter what you and Renee had going on, at the end of the day, that still was Dro's mother. Y'all should have always kept that in mind. That's still Dro's mother. And it's fucked up because Big Tyrone, if you did know about it, I don't know that you know what your sisters was doing behind the scene, giving Polo shit about your baby mother. You should have stopped that, blood. Come on. No way. That's some fucked up ass shit right there. You can't come around that shit. That's nasty. That's grimy. That's really grimy. I would never respect one of my children if they do something like to their kid's mother. You know what I'm saying? To another woman or some. Nah, I don't play with shit like that. I really don't. I don't play with shit like that. I don't like that. Let me see what she said. She said, facts. I have a family member just like that. Stay away from people like that. Most people can't see the evil because they always see that is my family. Facts. There you go, Meek. Yep, absolutely. That is true. That is so true too. And then a lot of people don't see it too because some people don't see the toxic in other people. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil got them blindsided. So, you know, they looking at, oh, that's my family. That's my friend. I'm doing this for my friend. But one day you're going to sit back and wish you would have never did these things for your family or your friend because they're going to portray you at the end. They're definitely going to do that. And Natalie and Tasha and the rest of them motherfuckers that got something to do with this shit, when it comes to doing evil shit to this lady and trying to, their day will come.
Heard certain things yourself. So when I see you on posts, know what I mean, like ride with them, I consider you flawed because you seen and heard exactly what I heard. And if you can't stand on that, then you ain't real in my book.
Absolutely, because
you ain't real in my book.
It goes to show you they are some users. It really goes to show you that these people are some users. They use everybody as a pawn and a fish in their little pool.
And so they would have got away with it, but they would have got, listen, they would have still been rocking. They still would have been rocking under the radar if Polo went icing for transparency.
Yeah, it was all because of you.
The domino would never.
Polo broke the case, baby. He broke that ice.
My goddamn fault, boy.
It's your fault, Polo, because if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be exposed.
Hold on. Listen. The crazy part about it, I had already been laying. I had been laying ever since February. If you remember that post I made, I said, man, and when I get done to Tasha, I got something to say to you. And I ain't sparing nobody. Remember that post way back in February? I had been put the puzzle together. I've been putting the puzzle together way back. All you gotta do is just go to the FME Polo page. I had been made that post way back in February. Way back in February.
I know, because I'm the one told Gigi, I said, Gigi, you need to go on there. I've been on Polo's page. You need to go on there. And then I started saying when me and Rob was on the panel together, me, Rob, and Sean, I said, something ain't right. Something just ain't right. This whole case is just Bob. And every time we get closer, it's like they throw a monkey wrench, just like you said. Because if you go back and you'll see me say that too, they'll throw another monkey wrench in there and have us going and spinning our block other ways. And then it was always just something, was off. Every time you get Tasha was like, don't, no, Jason. Then when you talk about the red car,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. See, one thing about it, she discredited. Let me tell you something. She discredited me 2 times. I laid on her, right?
Undermined you too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The 2 times, right? So I'm like, damn. I said, then we had already talked about this. So I'm like, okay. And then when you pointed something out, I said I cross-examined what they were saying, and then brought the real facial, you know what I mean, behind it instead of what they were saying. So then when I drop it to them, and then I talk about it, Tell me why next thing I'm seeing loudmouth on her live discrediting what I'm saying. I'm saying what? I say, huh? I say, oh no, that ain't making sense. I just showed you proof. I say, man, you ain't nobody tell me. Ain't nobody sit here and tell me about the hospital situation or about the Jason thing. We had already started narrowing that shit down. We had narrowed it down. So when the homeboy came on talking about the Rolex talking about, oh man, he saying that you were down there and he's just trying to get clicking views and all that. And then he started running his mouth. But if you pay attention, he was watching his phone and they were telling him that Polo went lying, Jason was there. If you pay attention, his whole momentum changed. And then he asked Jason a direct question, and Jason telling him, yeah, I was there. Now your whole thought process did change. But you were just telling Jason that he don't know what he talking about, and he just doing it for clout, bringing a real nigga name in this. I've been knowing you wouldn't never go against the family like that until Jason said I was there. Now it's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, jaws dropped. Then you
his
did
whole
that,
jaws
Polo.
dropped.
You did
his whole
that.
jaws dropped.
Yeah. Have bitches on mute.
Man, I'm talking about this. And the crazy part about it is, like I told people from day one, I ain't saying that Jason took part in what happened. I said Jason know more than what he's saying. Jason was already told not to say nothing, as he stayed out his own mouth. He was told not to say nothing about nothing.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? Hold on, y'all.
We are farmers.
Jason was told don't say shit.
My name is Shayna, and I'm the CEO of Baskin Lather Co. I'm also a licensed nurse practitioner. Baskin Lather Co. is...
Ooh, Jason was told shut the fuck up.
But your loyalty was to Joe.
Violent point.
That's where your loyalty was supposed to have been at.
So can I ask you a question about that, Jason? So do you still think that Jason and Lulu are screwing around?
I think Jason know more than what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
I know. That's how I feel. Jason know more than what he's saying, and hell, I don't even want to bring up what Broward County said. Shit, know what I mean? I don't even want to bring up Broward County.
I want you to bring it up. What he said?
Let Broward County let Broward County tell it.
Tell it.
Let Broward County tell it. Lulu was fucking more than just one person that he knew. Know what I mean? But you know, that's what Broward. But you know that what Broward County say.
Well, was she messing with other men in the family? Because they say they like to keep it in the family.
Well, you know, I don't have no fights on that. I don't know who she was sleeping with, who she was getting to. Cause you can't put no official stamp on it. Know what I mean? Because I went there.
Was Big Tyrone trying to hit that?
Gigi messed himself.
Well, when it came to Big Tyrone, what I know for a fact was that the dude that they keep talking about, they don't know. That Tyrone, that on the mystery,
get the lights
she slept with Tyrone.
What's her name? Lay?
The miss. No, not Lay. Not from game. That she was just a.
Where was she?
She was just trying to dib and dab and play her cards, as she claimed.
A dib and dab.
She was just jigging and finessing.
What? How she finessing a broke nigga?
She said, notice how he didn't answer. He truly a lot smarter than people give him. I don't judge the cut water because I put them back. I push them back myself. Yes, Polo is smart. He know how to tell you shit without telling you. But people that's on Tasha's side, they're not going to give Polo no grace. Meaning they're not going to say, yeah, I do believe some of the things he's saying, or I believe everything he's saying, or Polo is trying to tell us stuff without saying it. They're not going to say that because they so much of Tasha flying monkeys. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to give him any type of grace. But I give grace where it's due, no matter if I like you or not. That's just me.
Shit, know me. You know, people probably thought that. Know me, he had it because
what did
his
she
son
get
had
out of it? What she got out of it?
Shit, she ain't got none out of it.
Oh,
yes,
so this
and I
another
love the way
girl
he
that
stands
he's
all by
digging.
No, I'm talking about the mission. I'm talking about the dude, mama. I'm talking about. Remember the one that started talking about Tasha them, the skinny boy, Theo, his name Theo, that something like that on Facebook. But his mama messed with Big Tyrone. That's the mistress. What's up? But she slept
Who
with
you
Joe
talking
too.
about?
I'm talking about that light-skinned lady, man, the mistress.
I don't know who she is. What's her name?
Hold on right quick. I'm gonna tell you right now what her
What's
name.
the mistress' name?
Let me pull her mug shot up.
Ooh, Jesus.
She got a mug. What she do?
She a killer.
Message.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, she ain't no killer, but I ain't gonna lie now. She did have attempted murder trial about a year and a half ago. Whatsoever. So, but that person I'm talking about, her name,
they said Shemere.
Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. What she light-skinned girl. She light-skinned girl. I'm gonna show hold on. I'm gonna send it to the chat. I should be able to send it to the chat right quick.
So what about her? She was messing with Tyrone?
Hold on right quick. I'm gonna send it to the chat. I should be able to send it to you.
So what's her relationship with Miss Renee?
Okay, so
to wash.
I don't know. I don't think they some kin with each other.
Are they friends?
They might. I'm pretty sure they know each other, but I don't think I don't think she.
Oh, that's where she from,
or something like that, because that's his mama, and she messed with Tyrone, the daddy, but she slept with the son too.
Woo!
How the?
That's what I said.
She slept with who? Which son?
With Joe.
The one Tyrone, the one that passed away.
Yep. She slept with T1. Yep. T2. She slept with T2. She slept with T1 and T2.
Damn.
This come directly out the son mouth.
You got that right, girl. Fix it, Jesus.
What?
Yeah, the son.
That's the nastiest shit I ever seen in my life. Ain't no way in the world I could disgrade myself like that as a woman. Jesus. She say, hold up. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard Polo say it. Ain't nothing I said. Polo said it. You heard it.
I end up knowing me pass that information along.
So what's the shit since they passing it? Did Big Tyrone hit Lulu too? Was he banging that?
That part I don't know. Don't make me sit up here.
I mean, it's only fair. You get my hoe, I get your hoe. Let's trade.
Yeah, know what I mean.
Really?
So
I
think that the mistress had dealing with the son before the daddy. The daddy came after the son.
Match with a local TurboTax expert at our new in-person locations. They're specialized in your unique tax situation.
That's how that happened.
The daddy came after the son.
Yeah, the daddy came after the son. I mean, she was dealing with the son first, and then she started dealing with the daddy.
How that happened? How do you transfer from the son? So she was messing with Tyrone Davis Jr. first, and then she graduated to the big daddy.
Yeah, know what I mean? You talking about how that happened? See how snakes grow in grass. How they stood in grass. They just pop up and start sliding around.
What the fuck do he be saying to these hoes?
Oh, shit. I don't know, man. Some people just got a gift for gab, I guess.
Well, why he not?
Or some people get sold a dream. Huh?
Why he not gabbing about this case?
You know the funny part I try to tell people about this. I say for a man that's screaming he won't justice for his son, he been the quietest out of everybody.
And I know he can talk if he related to Natasha.
Oh yeah, of course he can talk. You seen him on my lives plenty of times.
Yeah, but he probably can talk him down like Natasha too.
Tyrone is not trying to go to jail, y'all. That's simple as that. He letting Tasha do all the talking and letting them do all that, but he's not trying to walk in no jail cell. He already knows what it is.
I don't think that's really what it is. What I believe is that he don't want his
okay,
face
sis,
on.
I
That's what I believe.
No, because it's a lot going on.
Okay, I see her when I get off. Thank you.
Forget I believe. He don't want his face on this, so he don't want justice for his child. So that makes it an illusion. It makes it an illusion. It sounds good or what's up, you know what I mean? Because a man that wants justice for his child, he don't give a damn what nobody say, what nobody got going on. He coming and stand on business.
That's exactly what I said.
Come on, bro. Like you listen here. No people that fight down south for the dude that got assaulted by the police down there. Them people had boots on the ground. The David family showed up. These people ain't even know these people. They don't even know these people like that. They just showed up to these people protest. Know what I mean? Protesting, know what I mean? But at the same time, they ain't showed up in Gainesville and put no sign up and do the same type of protest.
They said Big Tyrone is screaming justice for Chris.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. Because know what I mean, them people don't even know him like that. Because I talked to some of them family members, man. And them people ain't ice them people to come down there. Them people are protesting for their own family member.
So maybe they just want y'all to, take a pause and then, I don't know. No. Go ahead.
No, that ain't what they want. They want to get these people money or whatsoever. Everything was all good until these people money started coming in. Or whatsoever. Remember the people money started coming in to my channel. So when they started donating that money and that money started coming in, well, that's when everything started changing.
What you said.
Everything started changing when that money come in because guess what? We have made it so big, and it's so big.
Now, y'all, I was also told that the people that came to do Dro insurance policy at Tasha's house, that was Tasha's friend that did the policy with Dro. That was Tasha's friend. See, that's what narcissists do. They got to keep you in cahoots with everybody. They know. They want to know everything you're doing. They invite people in your life that they know. So when they get mad at you, they can have your information. They can ask them different questions about you. That's all narcissist behavior. That's exactly what they do. That whole family is sick. Now, I don't know what the narcissist had to start from between the daddy and the mama, meaning Tasha and Big Tyrone, mama and daddy. Because that's where it comes from. And it spills over to the children. Okay? So either Tasha mama or Tasha daddy had some erratic behavior. Okay? That was toxic. Okay? So that's where they got their behavior from. They probably was hurt in life. Abandoned. Something went wrong in their life. And normally when you have a narcissist mother or a father, it runs through the family. Sometimes some of the family members, the children will be narcissists. Some will be empaths. Some will be scapegoats. Some will be golden children. They call them golden child. So it all depends. And it seems to me, from what I'm gathering so far, ain't none of them scapegoats. Ain't none of them no golden child. Well, it could be some golden child. A golden child is they just like a narcissist. Okay? Yeah. But ain't none of them no empath. That's a fact. I can rule that out. Shit, I ain't got to be a therapist to rule that out. Because they all got toxic behavior. Even down to the kids. Their behavior, and when I say kids, I mean her sons. Okay? The way they coming out here after people and shit like that. Their behavior is just not good.
Now, that even if anybody fall off, people are so connected and emotionally tied that they're going to donate. And you got people that still going to be like, man, y'all getting all balance, y'all getting sidetracked. It's still justice for the person. The world is too emotionally tied at this point to recognize what's flawed and what's real. So every time that something come out and you expose some things, the people are so emotionally tired that they ain't even trying to hear you exposing the fraud that's taking place. They don't want to hear that because they're too emotionally tied in. And what they need to do is they need to take a break from social media, go drink some cut water, and then come back, and then they'll realize that, hold on, man, what's all this going on? Because right now they're too emotionally tied in and can't see the flaw.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what I told Gigi. I said, you say Dro's name, the money gonna rain. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Like you in a strip club, it's gonna rain if you say his name. Because a lot of people liked him. They didn't know him personally, but they liked him. And that's what
go ahead.
And that's why when they start getting that money, and I was like, they said they got the PI, and then I go and I had somebody to donate to the baby mama. And then I'm looking on here and they said, girl, ain't nobody really donating to that. Are you sure you on the right? I said, let me see, send it to me, screenshot. They screenshot it and I seen how much money it was. And I'm like, okay, but y'all just got the money all of a sudden for.
And that is true. Tasha got so many supporters over there. That girl should have had a lot of money on that GoFundMe. See, they ain't here for the help with the kids. They say they was, but she should have had a lot of money on that GoFundMe, honey. If y'all was over there and Tasha chat every day and y'all was Justice for Dro, that girl GoFundMe should have been over $2,000, $3,000, okay? But see, Polo was nice to put her Cash App on his platform to get her money. And after that, she talked about Polo and told people don't follow him, don't listen to him because he fake and he this and that. But he just did you a favor and you turned on him just like that after you got the goddamn money. And what do you mean don't follow him? Don't listen to him. Polo already had goddamn followers before this goddamn case. And that's what people don't realize. People build up their own platforms. How you gonna tell somebody don't follow somebody and they already got a big platform? Like, make that shit make sense.
For the PI, but
the reason why you don't see that thing move like that, because I started on my platform letting people donate to their Cash App, their time, their Apple Pay. So that's why that number didn't move or whatsoever. And that was a fatal mistake. That was a fatal mistake because when people donate through time and Cash App, that money can't be traced. They don't have to show no explanation behind that money.
Yeah,
so that's why I should have always stayed on the GoFundMe account or a trusted platform.
And he's right about that. See, narcissists, they know how to move. I'm telling you, baby, they know how to move. That's why she didn't want that GoFundMe, because she knew that money would have to be accounted for, and she knew people can go back and request their money back. And she didn't want that. Once she got that money, she want that money to be hers. Boy, them narcissists, they know how to move. I'm telling you. They smooth operators if you don't know about them. That's all I can tell you.
But it's mandatory to show transparency on that money. So you got to show the receipts. So that's where the fatal mistake came in there.
That's why Tasha wasn't able to do the GoFundMe. They made her take it down. They made her take it down.
They made her take it down for a reason. They made it. Okay, all right.
And you know what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, they made her take it down for a reason because it was supposed to be there. Know what I mean, for the PI. But making that GoFundMe account and putting that donation to get a hire a private investigator. Guess what? You had to hire that private investigator, or you had to get the people their money back.
Absolutely.
You had to show proof. You had to show proof that you used that money to hire a private investigator, or you were responsible to get them people their money back.
Yeah.
But by people, and then people were so emotional, tied in, that when they were sending money, they didn't put for a private investigator for this. They probably put, remember they told people to put Justice for Dro. Remember what I'm saying? See, it's not for the private investigator. It would say Justice for Dro. So guess what? That's a whole wide range of things.
Right.
That's a whole wide range of things. And people not paying attention and not catching on. They thinking they doing the right thing.
Right,
And then you
because
got
that
the
can
people
be
that
for
feel like,
t-shirts,
yep,
buttons. It can be for t-shirts, buttons, stickers, all that.
it
Yes,
could
you're
be for
absolutely
it
right.
could be for clothes for them to wear that just got
Right.
Justin for Joel. It could be for a whole lot of things.
Yep.
Except for what it was supposed to be for.
Transportation, yeah. Transportation.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely.
So the transparency went out the door, and then you had people like, oh, I ain't gotta have transparency. Oh, why we keep talking about transparency? Transparency matters. It matters because if you don't want transparency when it comes to your money, then hell, I don't even see how you even in a relationship or how some of these people in a relationship talking about they don't want transparency. I know they the biggest ducks. they gotta be the biggest duck because people could tell them anything and they gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And receipts always matter because it tells the truth of what's going on.
You know, it's a whole lot. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a whole lot of gullible people out there because before I give up my hard-earned money or any money, I got to make sure I'm giving it for the right cause, baby. I'm serious. I do that to this day. If somebody come up and say, oh, ma'am, can you give me some spare change? I want to get something to eat. I said, well, since you said you want to go get something to eat, come on in the store. Let's get something to eat. Then they'll be like, I don't want that. And then they'd be like, I don't want that. And I'll be like, well, if you didn't want that, you should have just said, I want these few dollars to go get me a drink. Just be real with me.
I'm trying to say when they tell me they don't want that, then I ain't got no money to give them no more.
Absolutely. That's how it is.
We ain't playing them games no more. You want food, I buy you food. I'm not giving you my money to go do nothing else with that. All that talking about, oh, you gave it from your heart, whatever they choose to do with nothing. That ain't how that works.
Okay, hold on, because I gotta show the picture. Are y'all ready to see it? Okay, let me show it. Let me show it. I'm gonna bring it up here to the top. All right.
So what picture?
Y'all, this is the guy that came in her inbox. She's showing.
I hear you in the background. I'm gonna mute you because I'm hearing that stuff in the background. All right. So let me go up here. So I showed Polo earlier today already, but let me put this in front. All right, so you see it right here. His name is Underdog Joe Baker, sir. I don't know who this is. He says, please shut the F up about my cousin Dro. So he's a family member. You don't know who the F you talking about. What you mean by that? If I don't know, tell us about respectfully getting money anyway, because this ain't it. He don't know how to spell good. But this is who hit me up earlier today. And it really, you see the time, 12:32 p.m. You see that? That was earlier today. All right. So the Underdog, I'm going to let them know because I already know how they roll. That's like a warning before they're going to bust a move. And before you bust a move, I want people to know, who's sending these threats, trying to take away my rights. So, yeah. So there it is, y'all, in real time. And if you need me to do it in real time, here it is. It's another one because I know y'all may say, well, did you doctor some shit up? No, I did not. This is real time, real move. Okay. Okay. I don't know who that is. Dogwood Joe. Do y'all want me to click on the picture? Huh?
You should have clicked on the picture, make sure it's a real account.
Oh, okay.
Go see how many followers on that account.
All right, well, let's click on the picture, see if this is a real account. All right. Shit just popping up. All these pop-ups.
It's a real account.
So this a real account or what? Let me just go to the damn pictures.
How many followers, how many friends on that account?
Hold on, they got this picture up here, and it's December the 30th. Little cuz rest up. So I think it is real. They got Tyrone picture up and Tyrone and his dad. I don't know what relatives. Is that that's a girl. I was like, is that a boy with a lipstick on? Uh-huh. I know it's a grown man account. He don't put his pictures up much. He just put his kids up. You know, I seen one picture of him a while ago. Where that picture at? He putting everybody else's picture. Okay, so he's real cool with Looney. So they real tight. They probably talking about me in the background. All of them talking about me.
Oh God, Gigi.
But he just put his kids up. I know he hide behind them damn kids.
Hey,
I think this is him right here with that goddamn beard.
How are you, my darling?
Yeah, I think that's him. Had an amazing time today. Well spent with Bay. Yeah, that's the Bay. So yeah, I think that I don't know who he is. I ain't never seen him in no pictures, no protests. But that's who he is. I don't know. Do he want me to stop talking because we're gonna get close to him? I don't know who he is. But yeah, y'all seen all this shit, right?
Oh Lord,
press 9 if y'all seen this shit, right? Did y'all see all that?
That's good.
I don't want to stay on
that might,
page.
that no mean mine's out 10. Most likely is a real account.
He gonna say I'm stalking him. So I don't want to stay on that page because I don't want him to think I'm stalking him or nothing like that. I wouldn't even know if it was him if he wouldn't have come to my
microphone.
Gigi is a comedian.
I hear you, but you probably don't hear me.
Oh man, Gigi network tripping.
Yeah, they did that to you. That's what they do. That's what they do. You see? Yeah, they doing some hocus pocus.
Oh, Gigi, too much.
So y'all seen that shit, right? So you know, when I say something, I mean business. All right. Y'all saw that. Press 9 if you press 15 if y'all seen that.
Press 15.
So that was the man that came and told me to shut the F up. You know what I'm saying? And that's code word. If you keep talking, I'm gonna knock you off your goddamn sandals, ho. You know what I'm saying? That's a threat. That's how they do it. You know, sometimes they just look at you. You know what I mean? Yeah, they watching me.
I can't
they watching
Gigi,
me, y'all.
I'll tell
so
you,
y'all
Lord.
need to know. Stay on high alert. They can't touch you, Gigi. Well, don't say it like that because anybody can get touched. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Polo is back.
Woo, that lady too much. Oh God.
Now, what were you saying, Polo?
I say, yeah, most likely that's a real account. But
Yeah,
this clean, but
who is he? How's he related?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't be worried about.
Yes, she is. She's a hot mess, AB. Yes.
None of that. I don't be worried about none of that because at the end, they mean that you can't get mad about people speaking.
For all the ones that just come in, if you want to support, my link is on the top.
You can't get mad when people start bringing answers or approving or showing people some ain't accurate, some ain't true. Know what I mean? Like, this is the internet. If you don't like bloggers talking about it, then you gotta correct your family.
That's true.
You gotta correct your family because I'm gonna be honest with you, know what I mean? Like, people say a lot of things or what's up, man, but just like people got, know what I mean, got suited, man.
Oh yeah, Polo mess. Yes.
Like, and
he be
just
kicking
because you talking about you gonna put your hands on, well, we ain't gonna say put your hands. Just like you say you gonna do something to people, man. You know, people ain't. It's 2026, man. People ain't just let nobody just do nothing for them. So I don't. If the energy that people got right now, they should have had that in Gainesville. The energy that people got right now, they should have been up protesting or going at it with GPD for not doing the right thing.
That's right.
See, people got all this energy for the wrong shit, but the energy they should have had, they didn't display that.
Fact.
The energy that they got right now, even with the homeboys, cuz and all them, the energy y'all got, why y'all ain't take that energy and go to Gainesville and ask GPD why they ain't do what they supposed to do? Or why y'all ain't go to wherever, Gilchrist County, the hospital, why y'all ain't go put them boots on the ground with that same energy and get answers? But y'all holler, y'all want justice and this and that, but y'all ain't showed no actions or even attempting to get that. But y'all got the audacity to try to tell the bloggers, to tell people, oh man, don't be doing it, don't be all this and all that.
I do what I
you
want
need
to
to
do
have
on my
that energy
platform. They ain't gonna
and
tell
go
me
fight
shit.
and protest for your dog, your cousin, your homeboy, your brother. You know what I mean? Y'all be hollering y'all brothers keeper. Huh?
Hey, Miss Thompson.
Huh?
They ain't gonna tell
My
me
old
to
sales
blog
tax
over here. I'm
software
gonna blog what
support
I
took
want to
ages.
blog, and when I
Now
get
with
tired, I
TaxCloud,
stop.
I get real human support the same day
Until
every
then,
time.
I keep pushing.
You want a vehicle
You're
that
not gonna
owns
tell
its
me what to talk
keys.
about. Hold
Not
on.
scared of a better mud.
You bring it to social media. Hey, it is what it is.
Ronnie, get
Y'all
that
brothers keeper, bro. Y'all got people outside talking about, and I told people, Chris deserves justice. But know what I mean? But them people down there fight for their people. They supposed, but them other people should have been in Gainesville, know what I mean, protesting and fighting and boots on the ground. When y'all taking people money, then you gotta go put on. And all that time about people be hollering about, oh man, all this, ain't nobody gotta do this and everything a secret. What's a secret? Ain't nothing no secret no more. We in March going into April. What's the secret? What's all this? Oh, they ain't gotta say nothing. They can keep everything. We got so much, man. Listen here. I'm gonna keep it all the way, P, man. All this, we got so much, and we ain't saying, man. All that is just to drag people along, man. Cause you got too many people emotionally involved that they can strangle and ropey dope them. Whoop de
I
doo.
believe that.
They got
that.
like a line with corn on it, and all these turkeys they got hooked on this corn, and all they doing is just stringing them along and just throwing some out there, and people instead of tagging along. But in reality, this shit need to be wrapped up. The reality, man, to be honest with you, man, when everything hit the fin, the truth is the truth, bro, and in the fight show or the situation, this need to be wrapped up. This need to be wrapped up because the reason why the case is officially closed. The medical examiner officially closed it. The Gainesville Police Department has officially closed this case.
Are you serious?
This case is officially closed across the board.
So what did they tell me? They said it's still open.
They lying.
They went
They
on
lying.
vacation. They went on vacation and they is still open.
They're lying.
I'll send it to you again, AB.
This case is
when I
officially
get off.
closed, and it's been officially closed across the board for almost a week and a half now.
I wish y'all would stop lying to me. Why y'all tell me they on vacation and it's still open?
Do you think the police gonna be on vacation that long?
Now, how many of y'all remember last week or either early part of this week? I think it was last week though, when I made a joke and I said, well, goddamn, how long the detectives gonna be on fucking vacation? Is they still on vacation? How long they gonna be? Do y'all remember me saying that shit last week? Because I said I made it out of a damn joke.
Hell no. They get a couple days. They get a week. But shit, them detectives, they don't get no goddamn 2 months, 3 months, 4 weeks. Hell no. This case is officially closed, man, across the board. And the only reason why the records take so long to officially close, because it could have been closed 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. But what takes so long is that the record department got to catch up. They got to put all this stuff in, and sometimes it take a little longer, so the case don't be officially closed in the record department, but it already be closed. Just like when you beat a charge, beat a case, they dismiss it. You still got to wait on it to hit the records and to get put in the system for it to be officially closed.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But
so that's why when
no
people was calling,
This
that's why when people was calling, they saying the case was still open because the clerks didn't get around to it to put it in the system stating it was closed. So what Polo was saying, that makes a lot of sense.
case is officially closed, and in order to reopen this case, you must have newly discovered evidence. You must have something substantial that they'll make these people reopen this case. This case is closed. They need to stop. You can't get a document that says this case open. This case is officially closed by the medical examiner and also by Gainesville Police Department. It's closed. It's closed, and that's why I tell people about rope-a-doping people or whatsoever. And let's be honest, you know what I mean? When they talk about the PI, they keep speaking on the PI, but then the PI, how the PI so active? If you got this person posting everything, talking about what they doing, what you doing, the PI supposed to be doing. You posted things like you doing it, you saying you doing it, then what the hell the PI doing? Because the whole point of the PI, as y'all claim, that the PI can file motions and do things that normal people can't do, subpoena certain things, but from everything people have seen was this lady saying she filed this. Then what the hell you got to what y'all took people money for PI for? If you filing everything.
Got it. I want to say something. Now, people are saying, didn't I hear Natasha and Nally say it was close? I did. But then the CCs, the YouTubers on the internet, and y'all know who the YouTubers are. I don't know for sure, but I believe it may came from C-Ray people. And Lady G, you in here, didn't y'all say that shit was open? And they was on vacation, but it was still open. Some YouTubers was pushing that narrative out here that was still open. And they was having people argue me down. So, you know, I ain't know.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that because Nelly and them was saying that these people was on vacation. Remember that? That's when they was talking about the footage and saying that the police got the footage. They just on vacation. The detective on the vacation. Dozy, whatever his name is, on vacation or whatsoever. And the whole time that a lot of them police just ain't want to talk to these people.
Mm-hmm. Y'all did not say that. Did not say that last week. I said that goddamn detective people just don't want to talk to them. They ain't on no vacation. That was a long ass vacation. I said that shit last week. And Polo just sit here and confirmed it. I said that last week. That's why I said some people need to get out of their comfort zone that they in. They slow. They believe every fucking thing. I'm so glad I'm open-minded to anything, whether it's real or false. I got my own mind. I think for myself. I know when I hear bullshit. I know when I see bullshit. I knew damn well the detective was not on no damn vacation. He didn't want to talk to them. He knew what was up. He knew. They wasn't trying to talk to them, reopen no case, do none of that. They didn't care about none of that. Now, as I'm saying that Dro don't deserve justice, no, I'm not saying that because he do. But I'm just speaking facts here. That man wasn't on no girl. Please, let me shut the fuck up. Ooh, baby. I never seen nothing like this, girl. Me neither. The detectives been watching the lives, and they said that also. Yes, I did hear that. Mm-hmm.
So, but for the case being open, it's only been officially closed across the board for about a week and a half. So you.
Thank you so much, AB. I try to. That's why I try to keep an open mind, to look at all things. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to just, say, nah, I don't believe that. Yeah, I believe this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I may not always be right, but for the most, I be on it. Because I sat back and I listen and I deserve. Ain't no damn way in the world that the detective's been on vacation that long. I just did not believe that. I didn't believe it. You have a spirit of discernment. Yes. It sounds like Gainesville police has had an experience with this family. Probably so. You never know. You never know. You just never know. I can agree to that. Tasha went out of her way to say they haven't been to Gainesville. They don't want any parts. And now Dro gonna suffer. Ain't that true? Ain't that the truth, sis? Say it again if you never told the damn truth today. Because this man might not even get justice. Ain't that the truth? And that would be so sad. That would be sad.
You're not wrong about that.
So did you see what Nina Johnson had to go through? They said that they was tearing her ass down in the comment section on her page.
Well, like
PG funny.
Like this situation, like with Nina, like Nina I seen Nina, whoever started it, she started a group, and it say Justice for Dro. She got a group like that she started, And at one point, know what I mean, she was a pawn in the chess game too. Well, I ain't gonna say chess game. She was a piece in the checker game because they were definitely one playing chess. But she was a piece too, and they used her in certain ways, and for the longest, like she had them loudmouth jumping her inbox and jumping her comment section. I mean, they wanted her to go against me. They need at least one blogger to stay on their side. Yep.
Wow.
Hold up. What?
Wow.
Yep. They try to get her to go against me. When I start putting certain things out there, that's when they were trying to get her to go against me.
I knew it.
Yep. They were trying to get her to post certain things and say certain things, and then when she wouldn't do it or whatsoever, that's when they start acting shady towards her.
Wow, girl, this
this the sad part about it is you got people that's so emotionally tied in that's the only reason why y'all came in was because of some of these same bloggers that's really seeing what's really going on. They ain't come in mysteriously. Remember, the family ain't listen, the family ain't do shit for the world to know. Nothing. The reason why the world know what's going on is because of the bloggers.
Facts.
It's not because of them. You show me one live where them people sat up for an hour or 2 hours talking about this case. You don't see that. Never have.
Let it rain.
Not even on their page. When you go
never
to the page,
have.
You don't see.
Never have.
The guy that just threatened me, we went down his timeline. How often did you see Justice for Dro?
Man, listen. On either one of their timeline, you don't see this every day talking about this. If you go listen here, I shout out to Kendra Johnson mama who been fighting 13 years. Big shout out to her. Boy, I go down her page, boy, her page is nothing but Kendra Johnson. It might talk about a couple other things, but her page daily is posting about her child. When you go down Big Tyrone page, hell, you ain't got but a couple items. You ain't got to scroll that long.
You work hard to earn it. Let's work hard to keep it. From expert help with taxes to smart money tools you can use to spend.
Know what I mean? Like the bare minimum. See, that's what you got to pay attention to. Even if you ain't being vocal, the bare minimum, your page is supposed to be flooded with updates of posting or saying justice for your child. You don't see that. You don't see that on that timeline. Nope. You don't see it at all. Like so you gotta understand, like when people be screaming that, oh, they want justice. Sometimes that word justice is used in a way that it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, and people gotta keep it real with themselves. They have not put in no work for the amount of supporters that were supporting this movement. But once the supporters came in, they got emotionally tied and invested in this situation.
AB, absolutely. I agree.
You know how many nights I spent
Yes.
countless hours with, man, I'm talking about, listen, when I say I'm holding 2,000 people on the line.
AB, you never
lied. 5
lied.
hours straight. We going over everything. These people wasn't doing that. So these people have been emotionally tied in for the last 30, 45 days. You know what I mean? So people around the world and got emotionally tied in. So, you know what I mean? And then people so tied in that if I back out and say, man, forget this, you got people that started following because of me. Feel like I'd have fell out behind some money. You know what I mean? So in the crazy part about it, you got people that just coming board. They don't know what's going on. They don't know about the previous. They don't know about the past account. So they just basing it off what they seeing. This is the family. So what this one side of the family is saying is law. And that's where they went wrong at. Because just because that might be part of the family, we all know that. Just because you blood don't make you family.
That's true.
That don't make you family, because family have hidden motives, hidden objectives, and ill intentions. You know what I mean? So people got untie their emotions. All the time emotion because they ain't never be able to think clear. People can't see what's going on right now because they're too emotionally tied in and feel like these people is not gonna lie. And if they believe that, then that's like you saying your family perfect and ain't nobody falling out.
Oh, Tamala, are you there?
Ooh.
Gigi, I'm here.
All right.
This is something
what
else.
You gotta say.
I just got to say everything that Polo said was true. You know, it was like, you know, a lot of people put, you know, a lot of finance up in this and, you know, they tried to help, you know, and a lot of things wasn't genuine. And like, and one thing, you know, that he said made sense. You cannot tell people that donate money and spend time, you know, addressing whatever y'all needs are behind the scene. You can't tell them, oh, well, I ain't got to tell you what the name of the PI.
And she is right, especially when it comes to things like this. You know, if someone helping you with something big like this, to get an attorney, maybe to pay a big light bill or some situation like that, I feel like you should, even if they say it's cool, maybe, you know, say, no, I still want to send it to you, you know, but anything dealing with an attorney or whatever, you know, maybe if you can, you know, send it back to everybody individual, at least put it up on your platform, but, you know, block out certain things to let the people know that this is where your money went. So what she's saying, I do agree with. Now, if people give you a little change on the back end for yourself or whatever situation may be, that's different. But when it comes to something big like this, I feel like everybody, I feel like the person, yes, should have transparency to show people where their money went. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, and maybe I could be wrong, but I'm just saying. Because I feel like those people was nice enough to come out their pocket to assist you, to help you. You know what I'm saying? For what you needed help with. So that's how I feel about it.
And I ain't got to tell you that. No, that's information you should be glad to share with them so they can help you more if it was all about legitimacy, if you was being legit. So that's why I knew a lot of things was shiesty here. And that's why I didn't feel more, you know, I'm the one to give money. I'll give a person money and be like, hey, friend, go get some lunch. Or hey, friend, go get some coffee or go get a haircut. But I didn't feel compelled to do anything really for them, but to the baby mama. I didn't feel compelled to do anything for them because I felt like it was something greater behind it, you know, and it was a whole lot of shiesty stuff going on. And I felt that in my soul.
All right, y'all, get them likes up right now. Come on, y'all can do better than that.
But there's no way you should tell people you ain't got to show them nothing. They gave you money.
Okay, with you.
That's crazy work.
Now, people are saying that, well, what happened? You know, they want answers. And Natasha was giving us answers. She was saying Lulu did it. So people felt like, okay, well, let's just get some hope and stay with hope. And finally, we're going to get her out of here. But what do you say when people say, all right, then, well, what happened to Tyrone? And they don't want to hear what you already told. You already told them what happened, but they don't want to hear that shit. We all want to hear that. I don't take that. I don't believe that. No. I heard what Lulu said, but I don't believe that. So tell us what we want to hear. That's what pretty much they're saying. What do you say?
You can't do a thing about it.
Tell me what we want to hear.
No, you can't. You can't. For the support. I love you. I don't give a damn about them type of questions because, you know what I mean? Tell you what you want to hear. You ain't ready to accept what you want to hear because apparently, you know what I mean? You don't even want to believe that what she's saying is the truth.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Like you don't. People ain't ready for what they talking about, what they want to hear because you could give them the blood, honor, truth, and they gonna still tell you.
And Polo is right. He is absolutely right. And me personally, myself, I'm going to get the facts over here on my platform. You know, and I know some people may not like it. They may come in my chat and say, oh, shut up, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I just block you anyway and keep on going my content because I don't let none of that shit bother me because you don't know me in real life. So I don't give a damn about it. I might, ooh, Lord, oh, Jesus. All depends on how I feel, honey. You know, I might curse you out, and I might not even curse you out. I might just go on and block you. All depends what my mind said it at the time. But honey, I don't let you put no fear in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna kick it real over here. If I felt in my heart that Polo was this and Polo was that, I'll be honest. I'll say it. You know what I'm saying? But I think the man did a great job. I think the man did what he can do. You know, I think he was there to help the family. I think Nina did a great job. You know, I think she did what she can do. She couldn't be boots on the ground. She does not live there. But from her platform, she did what she can do. I think all bloggers did what they can do from their platform. Like Polo said, some bloggers don't live there, so they couldn't be boots on the ground. But they was trying to still get the story out from their platform. You understand what I'm saying? Like when the Ramika case, some people didn't live in Chicago. They couldn't be boots on the ground there. So people support the family from their platforms, you know? So sometimes you got to give people their props and grace where it's due at, you know? That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, I ain't going for that. What y'all want me to tell y'all? That Lulu did it. She guilty. She hit him across the head with a Hennessy bottle. Or what? I seen the marks and all that. I put that out there. The world gonna run with it. They gonna say Polo said it. That shit, what it is. They stamp. She did it. Tasha B said Lulu did it. That would be a lie.
It will be a lie, but it makes them feel
nothing
good.
That would be nothing.
Feel good.
Yep. That would be nothing but the Nelson Mandela effect and full effect. You know what I mean? People have said the same thing over and over about, oh, this person did, to the point that the world feel like this person hit this person across the head, and y'all don't have no physical evidence. They got people thinking that this man's head will push from the back to the front.
So do you mind if we role play, Polo?
I ain't gonna answer everything.
Yeah, if y'all can remember, I know me. I did
so I'm gonna role
that,
play.
She did come on her live and said that his head was pushed from the back to the front. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I remember her first or second live that she did. That's before I started having suspicions. She said that, but Polo is saying now it was not like that. And she was loud all the time. She sure did. Yes, she did. I'm telling you, I had a lot of sympathy for that lady when this happened. I really did. I have sympathy for nobody now but Dro, because I feel as though I don't know if he's going to get justice for, you know, his demise. You know, that he the only one I got some sympathy for. The rest of them, nah, I don't have it. I'm just being honest. I don't.
Set me up like that. They need to talk to the activists because some of these people on here, y'all, I know y'all over on the activists. I know y'all on that other page over there. So that's who they need to be asking these questions to. Ain't nothing changed. Bad boys, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
Okay, I won't role play then.
Ain't nothing changed. No, I'm sharper than a whistle.
Yes, you are. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? But you can ask me certain things, you know what I mean? You want to ask me some questions.
Okay, so when I role play, I'm gonna be a character, Polo. I'm not being myself. I'm gonna turn it to somebody else.
I love Gigi role plays though. I ain't gonna lie. She should do a platform one day with that. She can role play really good.
What
is it okay if I turn it to somebody else?
Hey, Barbara.
Go ahead. Go ahead. They gonna go ahead. They building them a narrative right now.
Okay, well, no, we don't have to do it. If you think they're gonna build the narrative and
go ahead and ask your question, Gigi.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna play like I'm anti-Lulu. Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
All right, Polo, you need to stop right now. You know Lulu did that. You know she did it. And I'm sick of you. I'm sick of Gigi and all of y'all. Y'all was first out here. Y'all wanted to take Lulu down. Then all of a sudden, y'all switch. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Polo is
It's not funny, Polo. This is not funny. I'm so sick and tired of y'all.
Hey, listen,
ain't
it's funny. Listen,
about it.
This is the reason why it's funny, because some of our kids, nobody said nobody was innocent. Know what I mean? I'm not saying what you want me to say.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get out the commercial. Hold on. These commercials.
New finished Ultimate
so
Quantum costs less than Cascade. This just makes sense.
It makes sense because nothing cleans better than Finish.
That's the problem.
Well, y'all haven't been saying Lulu is a problem in a minute.
Well, no,
because Lulu.
Because that's the problem with the world now. Because they want the full focus to be on Lulu, and they won't pay attention to the.
That bitch is getting away. She's getting away, and we're not talking about her.
Hey, listen
we
here.
need to talk about her.
Talking about her. What is that going to solve?
Everything, because every time we talk about her, she come back out, she say something, and then we can get closer, and we can find out where she at, and we can get her ass locked up.
That's not true. Lulu don't come out and say things. I'm gonna tell you something. Lulu has only open spoken certain times, and only when certain things were said. That's it. Lulu ain't been openly speaking. No, I mean, I don't know where people get that from. Oh, she just been speaking. No, she haven't. No, she haven't. Or whatsoever. It's not even me taking up for Lulu. Is the point being is that
it feels like it, Polo. It feels like it. It don't matter. You want to say Lulu is horrible. She's evil. Don't she do voodoo and stuff? And look what she's doing. Everybody is arguing. She's doing this, Polo. She's got her voodoo paws and everything. She's doing it. She's behind it. They said she's Haitian. She's doing this shit. And y'all don't see it. Oh my God. This
people
is all her.
People so caught up in their fake ass imagination. People so caught up in their
I will agree with you on that.
This is why a lot of these people will never be no detectives or no lawyers or nothing, because they don't know how to not be biased. They don't know how to see the playing field for what it is. When it comes to certain situations, bro, when it comes to crime, you can't be biased. You got to elevate everything. You got to pay attention to everything that's on this board. If you only focus on one piece, then you will miss the bigger picture. And that's where the world is going wrong at, because, you know what I mean? You know what part Lulu plays, but you don't know nothing else. All you know for sure is that she left him on the side of the road. That's it. You don't know nothing else because nobody.
But one thing about that, we got to blame Tasha first, because she is the family member of Dro, right? And the internet was just blogging on what she was putting out. She came out loud mouth, big mouth, screaming, yelling, saying things wasn't true. And we believed it and we blogged on it, right? So I think the problem started with Tasha. And I think, the police department was watching, from what Polo's saying, they was watching her. You know what I'm saying? They also said that she come down here with that mess, they was going to lock them up. So they was watching her particular. You know what I'm saying? So she started this whole war, I would say. She wasn't transparent. She came out screaming, yelling, being a big liar, and all of that. If y'all can remember, that's why I backed away from it, because I've been seeing things was not right. I was watching her movements, okay, the way she was talking, screaming, yelling, turning people against each other. I was watching all of that, and I didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Because I also backed off because she's a liar. And I heard her lie straight up on the phone, because I was on that motherfucking phone call and she didn't know that. And I straight up heard her lie. And that told me right then, back off, this shit ain't cool. This shit ain't going nowhere. She's a liar. Yeah, she's a liar. Then when she lied on CC, I said, oh my God, fix it, Lord. This girl is a narcissist. She's a big ass liar. Tasha started all this shit. She started it. And the internet is just finishing it. That's it.
Took the time to figure out anything else.
Natasha said he bumped his head.
I don't give a damn about what Natasha said. Natasha is a composed liar.
That's why.
Okay, but she didn't lie about everything. Everybody lies a little bit. Come on.
So tell me what she didn't lie about.
I don't know everything.
Yes, but no. You know, because you know everything about Lulu.
You gotta listen. I looked at the psychic people. The psychic people said they talked to Polo.
No. Psychic people. No. Hold on. I told people off top, I don't go by psychic people. Anytime a case is so big and the world know about it, a person that read minds of psychic people, they can't tell me shit. Because you can't tell me that you ain't know about this case. You can't tell me you ain't heard about this case. Or what? So I don't believe in mind readers, people that read cards about any case that have gained the nation's attention or whatsoever. Because only thing you could be telling me when I come ask you about this is who the people is. I don't want to hear about none of us and none of that because all that information is already out there.
You gotta give it a chance. You know why?
Oh no! I ain't gotta give none of chance. I look at the real world
with you, like what you said, and then what they said. It added up, Polo.
No. That's called. Let me tell you what it's called. That's called manipulation.
Fact.
That's called manipulation.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I call this manipulation. Because a lot of times, and it's not everybody. This not everybody who do reads, but sometimes you got people that come along and they already know certain things already, and certain people have said it. So therefore, if I say certain things, it gonna seem like that I'm on point because certain people have already said it. So it's easy to persuade the people. You know what I mean? But what the hard part is telling me something that these people have not said. See, that's when you know that you gifted, when you're able to tell me something that haven't been said. If you telling me things that certain people have said that a lot of people are already following, then I gotta sit back and I gotta question the authentication, being authentic of this, of what you're saying. I gotta question the credibility of your what you got going on. Your integrity might not be as high. You know what I mean? You might be just roping me along because you know certain things and you gonna say certain things, but you also gonna say things that this certain person has said, this other brother that said that everybody paying attention to. So if people be like, man, you know what, man, you know, Polo said though, Gigi said the same thing. So they gotta know what they talking about. But
hold on. Gigi don't call hot flashes over there.
TurboTax locations are now open in your neighborhood. So, hand off your taxes to an expert today. Now, local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
Can't stand these commercials.
But here come the turn is. Can you tell me something that neither one of these people on the podcast, a blogger, or that people are already paying attention to? Can you tell me something that they haven't said that make me believe that you know what you're doing?
Can I tell you, Polo? Can I tell you? Oh, God. Glory to God. God is so good because he made this time for me to tell you what's going on. They said in October, they're coming for Lulu. And in 2027, she's going to get locked up. Press 2 if you guys saw that too. That is what's going to happen. We didn't know that, Polo. They said, have a nice summer, Lulu. But in October, the police is going to start coming for Lulu. And by 2027, she's going to be locked up. They said that. They said it.
Okay, well, guess what then? You know what I also said? You know what I also said? Do you know what I said?
She said,
huh?
I'm listening.
Do you know what Polo said? Polo said if Lulu go to jail, she won't be the only one.
Well,
that's what Polo said.
Now, what did y'all get from that? What did y'all get from that? If Lulu go to jail, she won't be the only one. Is he telling y'all without telling y'all? Meaning it was other people involved besides Lulu? Or is he saying that someone was with Lulu and did something to Dro, but it really was out of Lulu control? What do y'all think? Come on now. Let's go. He said that for a reason. if Lulu go to jail, she won't be the only one. Yes, more just is more than Lulu. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's telling people without telling people. Some of these people just don't want to accept the fact because Tasha made these people dislike Lulu and dislike Renee. So people can't get over the fact of some of the things that Polo is saying. It makes sense because she done marinated these people as narcissist does to dislike Polo and discredit anybody that they feel is on Renee or is on Lulu's side or calling out Tasha behavior. Okay? Some of these people are slow and they too far invested up their ass until they can't see what this man is really saying. That's what I took from that man last night. He said it without saying it. It was more people, and if Lulu go to jail, she ain't going to jail by her motherfucking self. Period. Maybe, never mind. He said that on one of his lives before. He's saying that Lulu is going to bring down whoever is involved. I believe that, sis. I always said it was more than Lulu involved. You said that on my panel. You sure did. You did say that. You said it. The man is saying it without saying it. And he probably know who the people is and everything. But out of respect, maybe he just don't want to say it for the family. And I respect him. And yesterday, when I was on the God Live on Facebook, somebody came in his chat and asked him, could you tell us what happened to Dro? He said, no, I'm not going to talk about that. He said that yesterday on his live because he went live right after I ended my live. Okay? So Polo knows things, but he's not going to put it out. You believe him or you don't. It is what it is.
That's what Polo said. If Lulu go to jail, for some reason, Lulu go to jail, she won't be the only one going to jail.
Well, who else would go to jail?
Hey, man, wait to October 2020. Where it said what year? Wait to October 2026. Where it said 2027? See, they need that long? Because that case closed. That case closed.
But you don't know him, Polo. He's not going to jump out a car. You don't know him, you know.
Oh, he already not.
You don't know him, Polo.
I don't have to know a person to do homework on a person.
That's
what. So you got
go, Polo. I like
he was
that.
A lovable person, and he had trips that he already planned, and you know he has so much to live for. You know he would never do that. He got kids that he loved. He would never do that. It was all Lulu.
Yes, absolutely, I agree.
She made him take the kids off the damn policy. Natasha told us that she made that mother. She made Tyrone take the kids off the policy.
Oh yeah, so how Natasha know that?
Hold on.
It's March savings time at Nielsen Chevy. We'll match your tax return up to $1,500, and that's not all.
He took the names off the policy. How she know that?
She's family. She knows everything.
No, that don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Because they ain't tell about the money being stolen either. So, know what I mean? So, apparently, you know what I mean? Just because you family, that don't mean nothing. What's up? And then people talking about, a person won't do this. Well, God bless his soul. Rest in peace to Lil Papa. Know what I mean? Nobody expected for Lil Papa to do what he did. He had a family. Hell, he got a baby by Rick Ross' daughter or whatsoever. So, know what I mean? Nobody expected for that to happen to him, but he took his own life.
Yeah, but Lulu is evil. You know, she did this to another guy. Polo, did you know? It's another guy named Willie. She did this to. Did you know that? Did you know she did the same thing to Willie?
Yeah, I know. Now here come the M. Well, here come the MO. Well, if you're gonna use her MO, well, you know, Joe did 2011. Joe caught a charge for exiting out of a vehicle doing traffic. So,
but why are you defending her? Why?
Ain't nobody defending her.
Whose side are you on, Polo?
It's not about defending her. It's about not being biased. You can't search for justice if you feel like somebody is already guilty with evidence you can't prove. That's the whole point. I just have
it in my heart. I
don't give a damn about what the heart is. The heart, it don't get you no conviction. The heart,
I just love Polo, baby.
I'm gonna tell you something. When you have been part of a system, bro, and when you have been in prison, bro, and been around people that were wrongfully accused of crimes they never committed, bro, you look at things different. Some of these people that talking about all this bias shit, they have never been to prison. They have never been in jail. They have never had to fight for their own freedom for things that they never, ever did. You got people that doing time that's really innocent. So if you don't have the evidence, the facts, to prove this, then what you're doing is making an allegation against a person that could send somebody to prison and they might not be the person who killed the man. That's the point. People got to look at the bigger picture. People want people to go down so bad with no evidence, no facts, no paper trail, no paperwork, nothing.
So is she saying Lulu didn't do nothing? And stop trying to put that girl in jail without evidence? Because you may be putting the wrong Ooh, baby. I'm just asking y'all what y'all think about it in the comments. It's personal for him. Yes, Polo the truth. I don't care what nobody said. Yes, Lord. Ooh, baby. Oh, no, that's not my Zelle. If you ask me, that's a coffee link that people can buy coffees to donate to the channel. You know, you just click on the link and, you know, like buy how many coffees you want to buy, 1, 2, or whatever. It guides you right through it. It's a coffee link. What y'all think what he said, y'all? Ooh, child.
That has been provided to represent anything that's being said. Everything has been told to the people by this lady. Ain't no paperwork has been provided to prove
people to
it's
read.
True.
Thank you.
Just because you feel like a person should go to jail, how can a person go to jail if you ain't got no evidence? You people you want her locked up. Well, what evidence do you have? What evidence do you have to support a crime?
Okay, one evidence, she was arguing with him.
That's no evidence.
Arguing with him.
That's not no evidence.
She was arguing with him. Polo.
That's not no evidence.
Do you know what the hateful stuff she was saying to that man?
That's not no evidence. That don't support no crime.
And then Natasha said that she used to beat on him. And
they don't support no crime. It was said he used to beat on her too. So that's not no crime. You still ain't gave no evidence. I'm the state attorney. You still ain't provide no evidence to me to support a crime that happened that this person is dead.
Okay, well, how about this? Everybody on the internet feel like she did it, so she did it.
It don't matter. It don't matter what the internet feel. The internet ain't the people that gonna stand up in that courtroom and take the stand and swear to tell the truth and answer these questions that support what they think or what they feel.
That's true. That's true, Polo.
People gotta stop being biased. Nobody's saying nobody's innocent, but you gotta have the evidence to support your claim. You gotta have the proof to support what you're saying. And the thing I'm trying to tell people, I have said this multiple times. If you focus your attention on one person, then you'll forget. You won't pay attention to the bigger picture. You won't even pay attention to the rest of the picture because you so locked in on looking at one person.
That's so true.
When you sit back and ask yourself, so that person bashed him across the head, drug him in the car, reached over, open the door and push them outside. That's what you telling me?
That's what happened.
Well, guess what then? Go to the bank and withdraw $1 million and tell me if you got it.
Whoa.
Tell me if you got it. Because if you think in your right mind that this person hit him across the head, drug them in the car, drove down the street, pushed them out the car. You crazy. You out your rabbit ass mind if you believe that's how that happened.
I see it in the movies all the time, Polo.
Well, this ain't the goddamn, this ain't the movie, this the real world.
Thank you, sis.
This the real world. Cause that's what, listen, Gigi, that's what people saying. People, you basically saying that she hit him across the head with a Hennessy bottle, drug him into the car at the cabin, drove him down there, beat the corner, just skipped the pizza place. That just killed the pizza place. So nobody went in there got the pizza.
My old sales tax software
putting
support
it on the
took
floor,
80.
baby.
Now
You
with
just
Tax
gotta
Cloud,
catch it
you
for
get really
yourself.
human
That's
support
all
the
I
same
can
day
tell
every
you.
job.
He's saying things in his own way.
Our brains are incredible, but memory can get complicated. That's why we created Nariva Memory 3D.
Oh, because he was already hit across the head and drug in the car at the cabin. This is what they saying, Gigi. Oh, what, sir? So nobody went in there and picked the pizza up. And nobody went to the hotel. None of this shit. All this shit don't exist. The pizza box, the chicken wings, none of that exists. None of that is real. All that's fake. All that's fake. And then drove around the corner, beat the corner, came back up, and then she pushed him out of the car and kept going. That's what you saying?
Yeah, you know why she did that? Because she was hoping a car hit him, so it won't be her fault.
Well, let me tell you this, Gigi. How about this, Gigi? How about this? The phone call that came in to that police, the record where the lady dispatcher was talking, that was at 5:40 something. Do you know that? Do you know that phone call that John Doe, when he called the police? Guess what time he called the police? At 5:45. And guess who got both calls? Me. I got the dispatcher call and I got the receipt from him when he was on his phone and called the police.
Be getting all that?
Oh, yeah. No.
Baby, Polo is sharp on his feet. Do you hear me? I'm telling y'all. I don't give a damn who don't like Polo. Polo sharp with his shit. I'm telling you. He ain't no fool. And Polo ain't gonna let you fucking play with him. He ain't gonna do it. He's sharp. You got to get a man credit where it's due at. Thank God he's sharp as he is. Because he probably would have got caught up in some shit with that damn Tasha.
No, I paid these people to say that. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey,
but how the hell do you tell me how I got the dispatcher phone call when she got the call in? And when they were talking about the man in the sedan or whatever, sedan versus van. Oh, okay. And then John Doe called. John Doe said he called at 5:45. I got the phone call. I actually got this. I got the phone log. I got the picture of the phone call dated December 27 at 5:45 p.m. and he was on the phone for 4 minutes. On my page, I posted a dispatcher call at 5:40 something p.m. Fast forward time, I run into John Doe. He got this call where he called in at 5:45 p.m. I never knew I never ran into John Doe until a month and a half later. And just so happened, the time when he called the police was at 5:45 p.m. I got it directly from his inbox to my inbox, timestamp December 27th at 5:45 p.m. 4 minutes he was on the phone. 4 minutes.
Jeez.
What they gonna say about that? They gonna say that ain't real? See, that when that white couple came along and the white couple said what they said, if you pay attention to that white couple, they was kind of nervous when they were saying what they was saying, when he was saying what he was saying, because she was bad at talking. Better yet, let me see how I can drop this shit inside the chat, because I definitely got it. Let me see no comment section.
I was just role playing. I'm done role playing. You
Oh no, it's a receipt time. Fuck that. It's trying to drop these goddamn receipts.
Now, someone in the chat says, What did you say? Now, when he was talking about he said, let's just say he was given a what you call the hypothesis. Let's just say it was not a pizza. Let's just say he didn't say it was no pizza there. He just said, let's just say. All right.
Okay. What's the rest of it?
You said what happened?
I'm saying you say somebody said something about the pizza. What about it?
Oh, they were saying that you did say it was a pizza. They got it confused, and I was telling them that you were giving an example.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just
I
say
don't
the
need
pizza
his
wasn't there.
receipts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but all that was there. All that was there like it was a called-in order. The food was a call-in for a pickup. If you look at the codes on the box will tell you it was a call-in for a pickup. So what I'm saying is the world is saying, Gigi, the world is saying that being the fact that this person say they didn't see Joe. The world is saying that Joe is already knocked out or whatever. Lulu packed all her clothes, drugged the man in the car. This is basically what they saying, Gigi. Drugged the man in the car, put him in the car, hid him wherever he was, drove in town, rolled down that Archer Road, bent that corner, pushed him out the car, and kept going. That's what they saying?
Yes. That's
So
Gigi.
So you know the food was picked up first. So the food was picked up first, then you mean to tell me he already laid out in the car and she stopped and went inside and got the pizza and all that stuff there, and then turned around and then drove down there and pushed him out after she got the pizza? That's what you telling me?
Yeah, because she was.
Gigi said, yeah, because I think she was going to say, yeah, because she was mad at him. Hold on.
Local tax experts are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you and get you every dollar.
Yeah, because she was mad. She threw the pizza out and she threw the wings out because she was mad.
You telling me the whole time she riding in this car with a person that's unconscious?
Yeah, she said, "Get your ass out of my car."
So you telling me, listen, Gigi. So you also telling me that at 25 miles per hour, whatever speed, because you know the traffic. So whatever speed you're going, you mean tell me that you reached over, had the ability to open that passenger door wide enough to push him out the door while you still got your hand on the steering wheel?
She had help. It was a man there.
Sure. No, Gigi. No, Gigi. It ain't nobody but Lulu, Gigi. It's nobody but Lulu. It's nobody but Lulu. The world ain't focused on nobody else, Gigi. It's nobody but Lulu. Lulu did it, and we know she did it, and everything else. Make sense,
She
Gigi.
wanted that insurance money. That's why.
Okay. So you telling me that she did all this?
For that insurance money.
Okay, so she did all this. She did all this, and nobody should be worried about nothing else but just Lulu. That what you telling me?
Yeah, because she got the men to do it.
Well, guess what? Then you signed just like you signed just like the Davis family.
She gave them
you signed just like the Davis family did.
Oh my God! He trying to make the Davis family.
You know,
trying to make the world just
right?
believe or just put everything on Lulu.
Okay, you know I'm role playing, right?
I know.
Okay.
No, I mean, you signed just like the Davis family. Just want to put everything on Lulu and nobody else is to be spoke about. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, it's still Lulu.
Okay. Well, if that's how the world gonna perceive it, well, you know how this shit ended with OJ. You might well prepare for it then. If that's how people gonna only look at it and don't want to look at the bigger picture and don't want transparency, don't want no receipts, don't want this because the receipts provide the truth. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell people that. You demand transparency and make them drop them receipts, and then all the answers you're looking for gonna be within them receipts.
But that's what we're trying to get from Lulu. She's not giving.
What do y'all think he's talking about? Do y'all think he's trying to say, tell that Tasha to drop them receipts and be transparent what really happened to Dro? Let the world know what happened to him? She got the receipts. Tasha drop them? Come on now.
and transparency.
No, the David family got him too.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm not
I don't know what they got
the
going on.
Davidson family. They
David
are
family,
grieving.
shit.
They
The
are
David family,
grieving right
shit.
now.
The David family got the paperwork and everything. They got very detailed paperwork.
Woo.
Shit. They got. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something else, right? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something real. This is the realest shit I'm gonna tell you on this live tonight. The David family seen the pictures of Tyrone on the side of the road. You know why you know why they didn't want that man to show them pictures to nobody else? Because them pictures are show that man head went smashed from the bike to the front. I'm done talking.
Ooh.
I'm done talking. That's the real reason why they're trying to make people not believe John Doe. Because John Doe took the pictures of Tyrone on the side of the road, took pictures of him with Tyrone on the side of the road to show the scene on everything. And they told him not to show them pictures because them pictures to show that his head wasn't mashed from the bike to the front. That's what they hide. And that's why I told people the man transparency and drop them receipts. I'm done talking.
You hear it here first? Did you hear it? Did y'all hear Polo? Did y'all hear it? Now, I'm sick of all y'all coming in my chat. Want to take up for Tasha. I need y'all to go over there and knock on Tasha's Facebook door and tell Tasha to drop them goddamn receipts, goddamn it. Even for y'all in the bushes that's on Tasha's side. Knock on Tasha's Facebook front door or back door. I don't know which one, she may hear first. Knock on that motherfucker and tell her, drop them motherfucking receipts. Drop them. Gigi and Polo is something else. Yes, they is, baby, but I love it. If they did a live when they were on the phone with the medical examiner, why not do one with exactly open book? That's right. All righty. Y'all with me here? Pole say he was done. He was done with this shit. Because he know they liars. Period.
I'm done talking. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. And that's why I told people the man
I don't know which side that she gonna be on.
Them pictures tell the truth.
You probably open it, because I don't know if it's in the living room or the kitchen.
I have said this on my live 1,000 times. They got the same pictures. They got the same pictures I seen. Tell them to be transparent. Drop them receipts. Drop the receipts because you got the world thinking that his head was munched from the back to the front. They seen the pictures. They seen the pictures because guess what? If a man had it pushed from the back to the front,
not gonna do nothing,
guess what?
Lie.
It should be blood everywhere.
It's getting hot. Tamala, are you there? Tamala, I forgot.
Yes, you had me in the doghouse. Yes, you did.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard that, and I agree.
I
already told you that. Yes, I already told you that she exaggerated about that. Because let me just say this: the nurse never said it was any blood. And then when he had the guy, when Polo had the guy on there, and I watched him say, yes, he saw a little scratch on the head and on the shoulder, but he never once said it was bashed in. So,
hold on, y'all.
Headway has provided an incredible sense of freedom to have.
Please don't y'all come here asking what happened, bro. We don't know. Go over there and ask Tasha. I just told y'all not on Tasha's door.
Those spots and streaks on your dishes, all me.
You need to finish
you
Jet
don't know
Dry
what
3
happened
in
to Joe. We would love to know too.
She came out.
Polo is not going to say what happened to Dro if he do know. And I would respect that. I wouldn't even want him to come out here and put nothing out like that. You know what I'm saying? If he do know, I think he's doing it in a respectable way. If he do, to keep it to himself. But the main person y'all should ask, go knock on Tasha's door. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, knock on the front door. She's sitting in the Facebook living room. She'll answer the front or maybe the kitchen in the back. I don't know. This is hurtful. This is painful. I feel like this boy might not get justice, and I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling, that he may not get justice. And do he deserve it and needs it? Absolutely, yes. Yes. Auntie is a mess. Yes. Shouldn't we be asking Lulu? No. Why to ask Lulu? Lulu already told who she wanted to tell. She told Renee, trust me, the same thing that Tasha knows, Lulu done told Renee, and Renee knows it too. Why you think Renee not talking? Because Renee knows the truth. So she going to let the internet say what they want to say and feel the way they want to feel. Right? Tasha with the big mouth, she came out here with all the mouth in the world. So that's why I'm saying, I don't know, disrespect. That's what I'm saying, ask Tasha. Because she came out here with the big mouth. Screaming, yelling, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was going crazy. Whew. Pola has gained my respect. Girl, mine too, child. Ooh. She said, I have to apologize to him. Okay. If that's how your heart feels, yes, do it, baby. Lulu, please come and give Miss D an interview. I truly appreciate it. There is no justice for Dro. Yep, rest in peace, Dro. That's what the other side of the family is saying. Yeah. Yeah, we got to start opening up our eyes. Look at this with the big picture. Now, I'm telling you, I think Polo is saying stuff without saying it. He clearly said it and said, if Lulu go to jail, she ain't going to be the only one. Now, I'm going to role play some shit like Gigi, right? Now, say for instance, because I don't know, I was not there. If Lulu did not do nothing to this man and some more guys jumped on him and beat him to his death and she couldn't do anything about it, and that's why she could be saying it was out of my control because it was other men there beating her man and she knew if she'd have jumped in it, she would risk her life. I'm just saying because I wasn't there. Do y'all think about things like that? I'm just saying. Because I wasn't there. I'm just thinking. Now that makes sense. Yes, it could have been that. It could have been people there beating this man. They beat this man to his death. And that girl could not intervene to save her man. Because she knew if she would have intervened, she could have got hurt. And that's why she probably fearing for her safety and left Florida because she knew who these people is. And she had to go into hiding. Hey, Rhonda, baby. How you doing, my love? Happy Friday. That makes sense. Damn. She might be scared herself. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I want everybody to keep an open mind to this. Just stop trying to always take up for Tasha. Tasha, let's understand, she the one drew all this fucking bullshit to social media. She did this shit. We didn't do it. We didn't do this. We on the blogging of what she came out with her big mouth saying. Shit. God damn it. It could have happened that way. It could have happened. It was out of her control. He could have got beat by other men. Do he know the men? I don't know. But it could have been other men that beat him and beat him to his death. And nothing she can do about it. She probably was in shock, hurt, in pain, felt hopeless because she couldn't help her lover of her life. I'm just saying. She pulled off because she was afraid. When she seen the ambulance and the police, she came back. She couldn't say much because that was her life on the line. I'm just throwing stuff out there, y'all. This is the best I heard. I never thought about that. Wow. Yes, that's what I'm saying. We got to be a little open-minded sometimes. You know what I mean? Honestly, no one can take a side unless you on neither side. Loyalty. You don't know those people, so we got to weigh it all out. Right. Facts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she could have been trying to pull off, and Dro was so hot-headed he tried to jump out the car. That could be a possibility too, but what I'm saying is I'm going back to what Polo said. If she go to jail, she ain't going by herself. So that's why I'm saying what I said. It could be a possibility that someone else beat this man with something. Someone else could have beat this man with something. And it was out of her control. It's nothing she can do. She was in fear for her own life. If she helped out her own man, was it 4 people in that car? Hey, possibility it was. Did she know that was going to take place? She probably didn't. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. I'm just speculating. Because you got to understand one thing. You know, and I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know, I don't, because we got to understand one thing. A man is got more power than a woman to beat you in your motherfucking head. Okay? What the hell was he beating the head with? How many people beat him in the head? I'm just saying, y'all, because I don't know. I'm just speculating, y'all. Let's finish listening, Lord Jesus, before I get off, Lord. I don't know.
And said all that. That's why I say what I say. You know, it was messy. And that's why you want to know why GPD and Girlcrest and all of them didn't do nothing about it, because of this right there. It was messy. It wasn't all what she said it was. Come on now. She blew that out of proportion so she can get whatever they was trying to get, attention or whatever. I don't know what they were trying to get out of it, because it showed wasn't justice and it showed wasn't answers. Like I said, if you come out here and you put something out, it's just like if just say me and one of my loved ones, something happened to them.
I think so, Candy girl.
Come out here and say,
yes.
Oh, I was there. I was on the scene. I'm going to come out here and say, oh, my brother told me this is what happened in Memphis, Tennessee, or this is what happened in California, or this is what happened in Chicago. That's what I'm going to come out here and state. But I'm not going to state it like I've been there on all those things. And I kept saying that.
Thank you, Rhonda, baby.
She said she went to the pizza place. That's why when the pizza video came out, everybody was like, oh, Gigi, we saw the footage from the pizza place. And you said you had to tell us all. It was AI. Come on now. So at the end of the day, that's where all this stuff blown out of proportion. And I told you, I don't believe the injuries was what she said. After I got through talking to somebody in the medical field, I told you the injuries wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. The man was still alive. So he more or less, like she said, the woman told me, she said it was more or less like when a person go through a brain aneurysm. She said that's the type of trauma that they go to. So if there's no brain activity after they get through doing all the signs of the test, that's when they let the family know, and they have the choice either to leave them on there or to, unplug. Okay, but at the end of the day, that's why I kept telling you, I don't believe nothing. I kept on saying, something is wrong. Something ain't right about this. I kept telling you this behind the scene because I knew. And that's why I said when everybody find out the truth, a lot of people going to start shedding some tears. They're going to cry. And even if it...
Yeah, because he could have got beat in the head by some guys, you know? And that girl was feared for her life, and she got in that car and she went ghost. She got away. She got away for her own safety. She was scared, you know? And I'm just saying, because I wasn't there, but I'm trying to piece this shit together, you know? Off of, you know, what Polo was saying. If she go to jail, she ain't going by herself. Okay? So I want y'all to gather up. Y'all got this whole goddamn weekend. And I want y'all to knock on Tasha's Facebook door. And I want y'all to tell Tasha to tell y'all what happened. And especially for the people that don't believe nothing that Tasha, that believe everything, that Tasha says. You know. You know. Her flying monkeys, you know, that believe everything she say. Because, baby, one thing about me, I don't believe everything I hear. And that's for sure. I wouldn't know what it'd be right now if I did.
If it is something more to this, still, they know.
Hold on, y'all.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage.
Like he just said, they know.
Let's see what she said. She said, yeah, that makes sense what you said. Yeah, I was just trying to come up with some, you know, think logical. You know what I mean? That was all I was trying to do. Hey, Nina. Okay, drive safe. Tasha needs to tell us something other than lies. Yes, Rhonda, absolutely.
Know what's going on? That's just like when the last thing with what's her name? The bed bug lady or whatever they can call Polo because
Miss Jackson.
Yeah, Miss Jackson. When she came out and she didn't say nothing that last time. If you know, she didn't say very much. She sat quiet and let Natasha and Natalie do it.
Candy
she didn't
girl,
say very much at all. But Natalie was saying, if we find out this, if that is the case, if this is the case, and I'm like, all these ifs and that. No, that doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. It's sad. It's sad that you got to play on human beings because there's people out here that's really got some real life stories that are really going on and really need help. Look at Rebecca's situation. Her situation it needs to be brought to attention. Just like the police officer that's going around. Stuff like that needs awareness. You know, all this other stuff that really needs some awareness. You sit here and you faking people because y'all want financial gain or y'all want to still live the same lifestyle that Tyrone gave you. We all knew he was the breadwinner. We all knew he was feeding and providing everybody. Even his friend Looney said that. Come on now. So we already knew what time it was. Just like Lulu said, ask them why they wasn't getting along before this. Ask them why they wasn't getting along. So they knew what they had done to the boy. They knew that what they done to him. They wasn't true to him. He was true to them. He was a genuine soul, but they wasn't genuine. And so
that's what I'm saying. Wonder do they feel the same way about Tasha now? But see, some you know, they probably don't, but they ain't gonna come out and say it. You feel me? They ain't gonna come out and say nothing. But they probably don't. They're probably looking at her twisted side-eyed, you know, and all of that shit. But they ain't gonna come out and say it. And you got some of them may just come out and say it one day. You know, maybe they may be brave enough to come out and say it. But some of them, they won't. They will still go with that narrative. You know, Polo ain't shit. Polo is a liar. Polo this, Polo that. And fuck these content creators and blah, blah, blah. Ooh, Lord, child, God bless their souls. God bless all the people that's blind. God, please take that blindfold off of these people so they can see the real shit, what's really going on here. Okay? He had his hands in a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I heard. The feds may have picked this case up for real. Well, if it was, it'd be documented. I ain't hearing nobody saying about that yet.
So everybody felt with him. Everybody failed him. They failed him, and now they want justice, and now they want to fault her. Because guess what? He genuinely loved her and would move heaven and earth for her. And they mad because when they found out the insurance policy wasn't for them and it was for her, now they want to go after her about that. It's all messy business. God has been giving me discernment, and that's why I told you I had pulled back from that, because all that no sleeping and going hard, paying money to get this report and that report. No. At the end of the day, I knew it was Rob came on. He said, Tamala, you hitting it. Then Miss Verna said, Tamala, you own it. I knew it was some messy business here. And it's messy. It's totally messy. But do I think there's something else? If something else did come about, they know who, if it is something else to this, they know what's going on. Just as well as what Polo just got through saying. They know. It ain't like they don't know. See, they don't want to stamp the real stuff, but they want to stamp all the fake stuff that they keep putting out there. And that's why I'm not, a lot of this, like we apologize to the mother. We apologize to a lot of them because it wasn't fair, but to go after them like that. But we went after them because guess what? It was told to us this was going on. Yeah. And when you get that kind of, when your mindset and you hear how his tragedy was, then that makes you want to get justice all the more. But see, they blew that. They lied. That's why the pieces wasn't falling in together. And just like he just got through saying tonight, that's why they don't want to show the pictures. Everybody got the pictures.
Yeah, that's why the dad never went to that police station.
So they've been showing them around in
I don't know why her little
people social circle.
See, that was a red flag too. Why do her people don't see that's a red flag? That when the police department called the father to come down and he didn't go down, they don't see that as a red flag? That is a big red flag right there. Of course, they know exactly what's going on with the case. Yep. They don't want to talk about the truth. Facts.
So you mean to tell me you couldn't show the people? So even if you didn't show the people, you could have come out here and told the truth about a lot of things. But like I said, she didn't clear up about Cece. So she didn't clear up about Cece. She don't want to clear up about nothing that she has done wrong. Accountability is everything. And if you can't take accountability, you can't stand up there and say you know God.
She said, I want to say a lot, but I can't because I'm family to the Davises. I'm from Franklin, and the family has said a lot. And I was told that I was talking too much on social media, but you made it make sense. Oh, Lord, baby, don't say too much, honey, because I don't want them to come after you. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Please don't say nothing, honey. I don't want you, Oh, baby. Oh, Lord, they come after everybody. Oh, they some evil-ass people. God damn. That's them damn narcissists for you, baby. They'll shut you the fuck up in any goddamn way they can. Shit. They'll shut you the fuck up. You better not say a damn thing. Ain't near one of them motherfuckers got control of my mouth because I've been with one for 10 years and I know how they roll. I will never let no narcissist ever again take fully control over me and how I think, how I feel, how I see things. I would never do it again, man or female. And that's on my mother. That's on my mother. And I'm sorry you got to feel like that, baby, but be safe. And just, don't even say nothing. Tasha is the only one that blocked me, and I don't know why. Ooh, Lord. Oh, I can tell you why. I don't need to hear no more Gigi because I just wanted to really hear Polo, and Polo gone. Polo made his statement. He said, I ain't saying no fucking more. That's it and that's all. You take what I said, you fucking educate yourself with it, or you don't. Get the fuck on. She blocked you because she was scared you were going to tell the truth. And because she's seeing you, she's watching you in these chats, And so that's why she blocked you, baby. And I hope she don't know too much about you, because she may tell all your fucking business if she get mad at you. But that's what them narcissists do to you. Gigi says she's not playing with them. I'm blocked on Tasha Page, but I can care less, her lying ass. Wow. Yeah, she ain't blocked me because she don't know who I am any motherfucking way. And I used to listen to her, like I said, because I had sympathy for her. You know what I'm saying? But I never went in her chat. I never went in her chat and responded to anything. You know, I just felt bad for her. I did. So I used to always watch her and things like that. And as I was watching, I used to always pray for her. But being that all this done kicked in, I don't watch her no more. So she ain't got no reason to block me, because I don't even watch her ass with all that fake ass motivation. I apologize. I didn't mean to mention ACC. You okay, Rhonda? Yeah, so, hey, Polo put it on the floor. That's all I can say. Polo put it on the floor. And I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm just here to bring what I can bring to y'all. You understand? Ooh, that's all I can do. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading something. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all just give me a second. Okay, I thought so. Ooh, child. Baby. Happy Friday, y'all. Because, baby, this is just a lot. This a lot. You know, I saw the picture she had on the shoulder. I saw the picture. He had scars on his shoulder and a little, kind of like a cut on the back of his head. Oh, you seen the pictures? Oh, wow. I know you can't pick your family, but I wouldn't want Tasha to be my auntie. She won't be my auntie. Got a bit. Ooh, girl, bye. Girl, shit. You fucking shitting me. If she was my auntie, I'd have been ran away from her ass. I don't play that evil shit. No, I don't play that. I got some aunties in my life that I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I love them, but I don't fuck with them. You feel me? I don't like all that evil shit around me. I don't. And I'm not gonna sit side by side with somebody while you plotting to hurt somebody. Do this and do that. I'm not gonna sit next to you while you do that. Because I want my fucking blessings. God can't bless me in the mix of sitting against somebody plotting to hurt someone, or to go after somebody's career, or to go after somebody's apartment, or anything like that. I don't want to be in the mix of that. You do that shit on your own. Don't bring that shit around me, because I want to be blessed every day. No matter what God got for me, I want God to bring it to me. I'm not going to be a part of that. Family, friends, I don't care. I don't want that around me. I'm not going to just be your friend and accept the negative things that you are doing. And I'm not going to be your family and sit here and accept the things that you're doing and accept your lies and your deceptions and all of that. And I know what you're doing. Somebody got to be the bigger person and be smart with this shit and come out and say the facts. That's period. That's period. And that's on my mama. That's on my mama. This is a very sad situation. It's a very sad situation. And I don't hurt for nobody but Dro. I'm just going to be honest. I don't hurt for nobody but that man. That man lost his life. He lost his life. He would never see his children again. And for the mother, you need to get right with God and let Renee see them grandchildren. I don't know what y'all relationship is like. I never was around y'all, but it starts with you because you are those mother children. Put that shit to the side and let that lady see them kids. Because we don't know when God gonna take us from here. We don't know that. Somebody got to be the bigger person and the smartest person. And stop trying to be fucking evil and mean and deceptive and disruptive and, just do all kind of malicious things. That's crazy. That is crazy. And like I said, I apologize to Renee because I did came out swinging after her. I did. But I'm a woman enough and I can apologize because I only was going by what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I thought she didn't love her son and she dropped her son off and left her son and all this shit. But then when I look back on all this shit, I apologize to that lady because, I don't know the reason why she dropped her son off. Maybe she couldn't take him. I don't know the reason why. Only her and God know the reason why that she took her son over there. I hurt for him so bad because he made such he made such everybody make sure everybody ate. Yeah. And those will be the main ones that will leave this world and get dogged out. Yep, those will be the main ones. A lot of shit better get right over there with them. Because God ain't pleased with that shit going on over there. I can promise you that. God ain't pleased with it, baby. And if you're sitting here and think God is pleased with it, he ain't pleased with it. Because God gonna shut it all down after a while. Believe that. God gonna shut it all down. Believe it. I promise you he is. He gonna shut it down. Don't sit here and think you can keep doing stuff and keep hiding lies, keep saying lies and all this stuff, keep going after people in evil ways the way you want to, behind people's back, getting people to do this to other people. You think God pleased with that? No, he's not. That's crazy work. Grown woman shit, Miss D. Thank you, sis. I've been reaching out to Nina Johnson a lot. This is the first time I've been on this chat. She's going to help me speak out about it. Oh yeah, Nina will. Yeah. Nina will definitely hit you back. She definitely will. Yeah. She'll like bring you on her platform or whatever y'all talk about, but she definitely will talk to you. How we know what even how do we know that was even that he went down, Miss D? Remember, yeah, you're right, Barbara. I agree. Girl, at this point, child, I don't know, but that's all I can say is I don't know. Because all that fucking posting and all that shit, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Stop trying to defend shit, okay, against lies. When you know you're lying, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But I got to stand on what I stand on, y'all. I got to stand on what I stand on. I ain't scared of them for far. That's for sure. I'm not scared of them for far. Don't nobody put no fear in my motherfucking heart. And ain't nobody gonna make me shut up. I say what I want to say. This is my platform. I'm not scared of nobody. You can talk all that tough shit you want. Shit, I ain't worried about it. Whether I was living there or not. Shit, my son's reckless too. Trust me. Believe that. But for the most part, y'all, I'm going to stand on what I stand on. And what I stand on, that woman is sick. That woman needs help. And I think the whole family needs counseling. I think they all sick in the head. I think they are evil. I think they are liars. I think they're vindictive. They thrive off of each other lies. They thrive off of each other drama. That's what they do. That family are evil. I'm sorry. I don't care if they do want justice for Dro. They deserve it. But it don't take the fact away that they are evil. They are evil. And I'm going to stand on that. They are evil people. And God might not. I ain't even going to say that, Lord. Ooh, baby. It's been very overwhelming to me. I haven't slept since it happened. The family knows what happened, and Justin does too. This is bigger than the world knows. I pray that the real baby. Baby, I'm with you when you're right. I have brought a lot of light. I thank God I came in your channel. Thank you for being a part of it, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Lord have mercy. This is very hurtful. She said Tasha just need her ass kicked. Yeah. She meet the right motherfucker, they'll do it. You better know it, because you know my mother always told me them. I don't pay no attention to loudmouth motherfuckers anyway, because they don't scare me. Loudmouth people never scare me, because I already know it's something up with loudmouth people. That's why I stopped covering this case, because she was too loud, and I couldn't take her loudness, and I felt her loudness was hiding the truth. You get it? That's why I told Travis Al, let's back off. Let's leave this shit alone. Because her loudness was draining the truth. And I seen straight through her. Remember, I told y'all I am an empath. I can see straight through a motherfucker. Fast, quick, and a hairy. And it didn't take me long to see through her. I studied her behavior, all of that. I went back to some old videos. I studied her behavior. And that's what God wanted me to do. And I followed his orders. And I did that. He could have got robbed, Miss D, as well. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. And again, it could have been out of Lulu's hand. That's why she probably kept saying it was out of my hands. I talked about that behind the scenes with Open Book. I talked about that. It could have been really out of her hands, to be honest. So this is crazy. The grandmother. Sis, put it back in, because I don't even see it. It was out of her hands, and that's why she's been low. Oh, my Lord. Well, baby, you going over there with Nina Johnson so I can come over there, because when I need to see that interview, baby. Let me see. I knew something was up with the grandmama never mentioned a word. She never mentioned a word. Neither time. So are you talking about who grandmother? Which grandmother are you talking about, Barbara? Are you talking about the father, mother, which is the grandmother, or Renee's mother, which is the grandmother? Which grandmother? I will tell Miss Nita to inform you. Okay. All right. And the other young boy that got a Facebook page and was speaking out. See, people may think I want him to come on my platform to be messy. Nah, I'm not a messy person, right? But if you want to talk about some things with them, I will, do it. But the reason why I really want him to come on my platform, because I want to give him word of encouragement as a young Black man, like I do my boys. Okay? I want to tell him how to go about things, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Tasha, right? But I don't like him to call her names. If you want to talk about her, I can't stop him from talking about how he was treated, how he feel, and blah, blah, blah. But I want to talk to him about, like, don't call her names. And I do want to tell him, don't talk about her child that's in a wheelchair. Don't do that. I think that's not respectable. Even though you's upset with him, if you want to argue with him, but don't involve his his disability. Don't add his disability in with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I didn't give a fuck, I would tell him keep going. But I'm not that type of person. You feel me? So that's some little things I want to, talk to him about. And let him know, try to, say things and say things respectfully and positive. And try to, like, I know you're hurt and whatever the case may be. You said the police was called on you and they lied on you. I get it. You know what I mean? And I also understand you've been around them so long. You do know stuff. And you feel like they are toxic. And now, you feel like now people are saying what you was saying. Because it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. So, I didn't just want to bring him up because, oh man, I want the tea from him. No, I want to talk to him as a young man, because he said he got a business, this and that. I want to tell him to focus. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, stay prayed up, little different things like that. So that's why I really want to talk to him too. Because he seemed like he's a smart. Oh, Tasha mama never spoke a word this entire time. Okay, you right, sis. And thank you, Owen Booker. That's what I was trying to say. They did say, now I don't know if it's true or not, but they did say that he was at the grandmother was at the funeral, but she stands with the Davis family, but she don't stands with the mess. So I respect that. Ooh, Jesus. Well, people like her will get you locked up, and they will lie to get you locked up. Because that's how evil they will go. They will go to any extent to do things like that. Now, is it right? No. It's not right at all, but that's what they will do. That's exactly what they will do. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Sometimes we don't want to see things for what things really is, but sometimes we have to be, a little smarter and open our eyes. Sometimes, the devil get people blindsided out here. They got them blindfolds on, honey, because, the devil like to keep them blindfolds on you so you won't see nothing, okay? And he like to keep them ears muzzled so you won't hear nothing. But you better ask God to take them blinds off your face and take them muzzles out your ear so you can see and hear the right things. That's what you better do. That's what you better do. So I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. Y'all know today was my day off, but I came through for y'all. I came through. Y'all know I'm going to be around for the weekend because I got to know what to come back with. Thank you for the prayers hands, y'all. Yes, we're all going to still pray for Dro. You know what I'm saying? We still love him. We still want justice for him, no matter what happened out there. Okay? Because do he deserve justice? Of course he do. Of course. He definitely does. Because that could have been my son. It could have been any one of y'all sons in the chat. You know what I mean? Yes, he was so young. He had a whole life ahead of him. A whole life ahead of him. You know, thank you so much, Miss D, and have an awesome, relaxing weekend. Thank you so much, sweetie. And you do the same, honey. You do the same. So, y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay prayed up. And make sure you always keep God first in everything you do. Okay? And I love you guys. Thank y'all all for the donations. I appreciate y'all so much. And I would definitely see you guys for Lulu because she running scared. Yes. I do believe that, sis. I wholeheartedly believe that. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to warm up to come back and apologize. But as this is staying right here now, I believe you, Barbara. And I'm out with that. Y'all be blessed.